whoa. Did I see whoa? Okay, yeah. Okay, we got at least 2 woes. So that's good. That's good. Very good. Very good start. Alrighty. Yeah, I know Murray's are, like, I guess technically this is like a birthday gift, but again, I meant to do this stream yesterday. And as I mentioned in the Discord yesterday, I couldn't actually do it yesterday because, well, I mean, I was going to, and then my air conditioner decided, you know, I don't feel like working, and it got kind of hot, so I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not really feeling doing a stream like this, so I decided to put it off until it worked, and then it just magically worked again this morning. But yeah, I had to sleep through that with no AC. That was fun. Also, wrong song. There we go. I was gonna start this song, the stream off with this song because, you know, it's like the stream theme. But that previous song that I played, the Marble Garden remix, man, I don't know. I had that song for a long time, and I recently found it again, and man, it was too good not to start up the stream with. So we got TP is here, of course. Murray's are, happy birthday. Webkins, we got Angel Flash, Snailgrass, we're rhyming. Boysby, MC Wen, hello. MC, wait. Oh no, wait, is it like Mace Wen or MC Wen? Were you here before? Did I ever say your name before? Because if I did, I forgot already. Ali MK85, hello, Ali. Hello, welcome back. Definitely appreciated seeing you again. You know, again, I did see when you left the Discord, and, you know, I just, as the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like not the diplomat, I guess, like the spokesperson for the Discord. Whenever you want to come back, you know, we're always open. You are always welcome to come back whenever you want. Mick Ewan. Okay, there we go. Hello there, T-Bone Stick. I like that, T-Bone Stick. Alrighty, so what's up with the founder badge thingy next to my name? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I saw that there. I thought you got that from like some sort of like Twitch event or something. I don't know what that is. Twitch badge found. How about the founder? Maybe it's on the Google. Here it started 2 days ago. Twitch creates a founder's badge for early subscribers. Okay. A founder's badge designed to help starting streamers. Oh, first. Yeah, I get it, because the joke was like first. Those adding the new feature just want to label themselves as first in a different way in an attempt to help smaller and just starting streamers have additional ways to build and maintain their viewer base. It's called the Founders Badge. We know how special those who support you are. Now the founding subscribers of your channel can rep that status with their new Founders Badge. The first 10 subscribers for affiliates and 25 subs for partners will receive this new badge. Huh. Alright, well, you were one of the first 10, Murrayzar, so congrats. Pronounce it with Ali. Oh, like Ollie? You never said this the whole time. That you've been here and been on my streams and I've referenced you and talked to you. You've never said that, ever. I've never heard you say that I was pronouncing it wrong. Hey there, Brian. 11 years, friend, 10 more years until you could, well, no, 10 more years until the YouTube channel can drink. So. I got this one. Howdy, welcome there, Liz. I've never caught a stream. I saw your Need for Speed Most Wanted stuff on YouTube when I was like 6 years old. Man, that was such a good couple of gameplay videos that I did. I'm still shocked to this day at how popular they got. And it was a lot of fun for me. It was like, but the problem with the game is I'm so bad at it. I still haven't finished the game. I'm still not done with it. And I've always wanted to do another gameplay video for it, but like anytime I've tried to like boot up the game and, you know, like maybe do like one of like little mission things that I need to do to progress to the next Blacklist guy, I just lose. And it's just going nowhere. Alright, then Timon is here. Also, Deck is here. Hello. Did I miss anybody? Well, I was Talk about the Chilius. Hello there, Bano or Riot in the house. Oh my goodness, hello.
Happy 11 years, Widget.
Add a message to thank Tyman for your gift. Enjoy your gift. Alright. It's just... Oh, I'm one of the people that got the gift. Wow. Shared rewards of 10 others. I'm one of the people that got it, okay. Is there 50 checking? Yeah, I know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for so long. Again, I really do like... I did have a lot of fun with those gameplay videos. Those were some really wild moments. I remember the one part where I think it was in the first gameplay where I hit the side of the wall and my back tire hopped over the spike strip and I didn't hit it. It was so... To quote 2009, that was so epic. That was an epic gaming moment. No, not. There's a difference. It wasn't an epic gamer moment.
11 bits for 11 years.
It was just an epic gaming moment. Just a generic one. Also, thank you, TPTP, for the 11 bits. Also, I was so distracted by that thank you thingy. I forgot 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you for the 600 fat bits, Timon. God, I wish there was like one of those events going on where, you know, you get the 10% extra. That would be nice, but thank you anyway so much. Always generous as usual, Timon. Thank you. And yeah, 11 years. 11 years I've been here, so uploading Brawl videos. You know, that's it. Just nothing else. I've just been doing Brawl videos the whole time with no commentary. Oh, so speaking of which, I actually have it open right in front of me. You guys can't see it because, you know, you're seeing my fancy paint epic video. Why now I'm just thinking of the word epic. I got it open here. I really... Oh my, hello. I think that might be number 15. Maybe? Oh, there was no message for it. Thank you so much, Chilius, for the subscription. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sitting at 14 sub points out of 15. I need one more. That might have been it. And I think if I get to the next increment or whatever, I get another emote or something, I think. Pretty sure that's what happens. Alrighty, so yeah, so what I wanted to do actually to start off the stream was I really wanted to watch that video that I made last year because it was so good. You know, I mean, I know I'm patting myself on the back, but man, I put so much work into that video, and I just loved how it came out. The 10-year anniversary video. I really wanted to watch that on stream. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I thought that could be fun for, you know, the 11-year anniversary. That's not gonna be the only thing I'm gonna be doing. I like how Webkins just replied with "Oh." Also, welcome JJ. Yes, a late stream, but you know, it's Saturday. Also, hello Fifi. Hey, I'm here having dinner with tacos. Nice. What kind? Was they crunchy or like the soft tacos? The soft tacos are best tacos. Epic game. Am I playing Fortnite? God, I love that Quilava emote there, though, Brian. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and I already had it all set up here. Also, yeah, and then after that, I'm going to be doing another previous playthroughs stream, so just so you guys know what I'm doing. Alrighty. Pause this here. Also, yeah, I got to make sure that this isn't too loud. I had it muted because I was actually trying to get... it was like somewhere like the 20-minute mark or something, and I had to scroll it back to the beginning, and it auto-played, so I didn't want that to just randomly pop up during the stream. That would have been weird. Alrighty. Where'd the chat go? Oh, here we go. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do it. And just tell me if it's like
Hello, once
too
again,
loud.
everyone. I am playing with Maui with another video.
I love that. Almost like the horror intro video. I love that. Oh my god, I remember that. Yes, I remember that. Mick Ewan. The Super Mario, yes, labeled Minecraft. Yeah, that was a good one. So hey, here's all my Brawl videos. Here's the videos that I do. Just this and nothing else. Yeah, there's Peach doing her final smash. And Wolf doing his old final smash. You know, I've been playing Ultimate, and I've been playing Wolf the most. Which, by the way, from everything I've heard, Wolf is like top tier. But man, I miss Brawl Wolf. There was a little bit about Brawl Wolf that's, you know, slightly different from Ultimate that I miss. And I can't think of what it is off the top of my... Oh, the recovery was one of the things. Here's these Mario Kart Wii videos that, like, nobody has ever seen me do. Did you guys know I did Mario Kart Wii videos?
I love Daisy Circuit. Love the music. And, yeah, if you liked my voice, well, that's a plus too.
I feel like this might be a little quiet.
A.
My very
Who's
first video
streaming?
game playthrough is going to be
Yeah,
one
this is
of
a
my
little bit
all-time
quiet.
favorite
Okay.
games,
Just crank it up
F-Zero
here.
for the Super Nintendo
Thank you.
Entertainment System.
Keep the beat for the 5 bits.
We're all going to go.
Oh,
So
God.
welcome Rainbow, World's Got Princess Peach, Mario, and the Toad.
I'm a bright spot, though, and I reckon I know how to beat you. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad.
Screw you.
Then and now,
I
a
love that.
Mario Kart Wii Retro Tracks Retrospective. That's a mouthful. Hello once again, everybody, and welcome to the Super
Also,
Mario Bros.
also,
2
TPP, that
playthrough.
reminds me,
April
that was actually
Fool's Day
2
or
cringes in a
All
row.
Fool's Day.
Personal
Oh,
cringes for
I
me.
have no idea. Every time I
Singing
hear music for this stage,
and
I
doing
feel
voices.
Like mice running around.
That-
Bam,
that's-
Brian pushes me right out of the way.
Here's a video with that Brian
What
guy
a
in it.
freak of nature.
What a freak
Daisy.
of
Sometimes they
nature.
branch like in the tree zone. See what I did there? Tree branch. I'm so clever.
I fell off my chair.
Me dizzy and me nowhere to find pretty bunny.
Oh, God. It's just music.
I tell you, this game is really complicated. You know, screw this. What? Ah, come on.
Sexy time.
Where's the sexy time emotes? Isn't it PWWD sexy time? Didn't I have that on my Franker Phase Z?
Psychotic. Look at that smile. Nobody has noses in these games. So basically, it's
These
like
games.
four whole different chances to go to sleep.
Yeah,
It
but
could be
it counts as
anybody,
a
but
vibe.
it always is mine.
It always is fine.
Wow,
This
who's
is going
those
to be my life
kids
as
that
an
I was
average
doing a
gross.
video with? God, who are they?
Hey, Gord. It's time to
Hey, Gord.
duel. I think so. That's what I need. Money, money, money. That's what I like. This is
Brian
good, like
just
if you're gonna
randomly
draw
laughs.
like a water or an ocean or something. Let's draw a little ocean here. This balloon that I just oh, that's right. It doesn't affect me. Jared, don't, don't, go.
Also,
Yes.
hello, Lex. Welcome. Informational TF2 video. Oh, hey.
'Cause I totally have one of those in real life, man. You should totally check it out. It's a sweet ride.
Yeah. My real life,
Gotcha.
real Lamborghini that
It's
really
invisible.
exists, really.
Weird. This invisible kicky fruit has been brought to you by Playing with Moe. Hello.
God.
You've dialed the wrong number. Please try and call again later. I made a big mistake here. I thought maybe it's waterfall and you can swim through it. Oh, this is convenient.
Another
Nightmare.
couple of videos that
Puts 'em
got
right to sleep.
surprisingly popular. The Super Mario Sunshine glitches and the My
Hello
Awkward
once again,
Fears.
everybody. This is Playing with Moe with a brand new video game playthrough. I've been waiting a year for this game to come out. I think you can all see what it is, but if for some reason you don't, here's a little confirmation.
I like how...
Number
Number
two.
two. I like how I started with that video because that basically embodied the entirety of
All right, now
2010.
we're moving on to video. Yay! All right.
Well,
this is
what's
from
this
the first
game?
Port, that we went to the day after we got on the ship. He's doing some new stuff. Oh, gotcha! Whoever that was.
Of how hyped I was there for a replay when I was watching In Guns.
Hello once again, everybody. This is Playing with
That's
Moe,
it.
aka Anthony, with a brand new video series, Team Fortress 2 Battles. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah,
There
see,
we go.
I did
Come on,
IRL
3.
streaming
crap.
before it was
Yeah, there we go.
cool.
All right. Thank you very much for that assist. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 playthrough. Well, looks like it's back to grinding.
Oh, the badass grinding sequence. Where's Sev? This was like Sev's favorite
just
part of
realized that
this
that's
videos.
these skateboards. Ow! Actually, ow! Rockets on the back of them. What? Hello once again, everybody. This is
Rocket-powered
Playing with Moe,
skateboard.
aka Anthony, with the continuation of the Super Mario Sunshine playthrough. 1 year later, the WAJ.
God, it was so much more
Ghosts,
hyped
as I call
after
them.
like a year later.
kinda
Like,
weird
here we
to say
go.
that out loud. 17 levels. I never died once. Maybe it's just because I'm just so gosh darn pro, or maybe I'm just lucky. You know, I just love racing games so much.
Or I play really
I just
safe.
wanted to see what was out there.
Is this the one where I go, oh my god?
Freeware.
Oh, I didn't include that clip. No chains allowed. I thought I included
That's
the clip
in
where I went,
video
oh
games.
my god, when I was flipping around.
Talking about, oh my god. Alrighty then. So it's all about figuring out how to do stuff.
Or
This is
towel.
indeed a puzzle game. Like crap, and I was
Oh
like,
my.
oh no. I thought for sure I was sick.
Perfect transition into this.
It really isn't terrible.
That's how bad my voice got.
Except if you're me and you have bad timing. I am going to be using infinite lives, and I have
Yep.
no problem admitting this.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was another
doing the
really popular
classics,
playthrough. It
'cause
surprised me.
I like
Chilius
the
was the
classics.
Portal playthrough.
First wild battle ever
Oh,
in
this
the
big
whole
one.
playthrough. Oh my god, it's a Pidgey! Fireball, go get him!
Fireball, go get him!
My entire point of doing that
Oh,
was
no.
to freak people out about the videos themselves.
It was all a prank. Yeah, it was all a troll, guys.
Oh.
That's the video that comes
Goose
after
Fang and
it.
Junk Axley. And,
In
what else?
jokes,
What did we
in
have out? Oh,
jokes.
Interesting.
Something like a character peed himself. I'm getting arrested.
Hey,
Just
you!
like I did in real
Come
life.
down to Tomato Warehouse. We have the latest, greatest designer and custom tomatoes to suit your every need. The Sony
love that video.
PlayStation Move and the Microsoft Kinect for Xbox 360.
Not so much that one. That was.
Seriously.
I should have done
Think
like
it
a
was me?
series on that. Oh god, this video, this video
Quite a few
changed
people have been
everybody's
asking me this
life.
question. What's your favorite character? So I decided why not do a top 10
And that
list
was it.
for it.
This was a pretty big one too with the ponies.
The enemy intelligence.
Pretty.
So I decided what
yeah,
better way to
there's-
celebrate my
there's
birthday
again.
than having a stream.
And again.
Oh man.
And again.
Oh funny. Oh funny. Oh funny. Oh funny. Oh funny.
Get out.
I still remember him doing that. Redo all your old plays. I'm alright. I'm gonna hard pass on that one.
At the peak of your jump, you will rocket jump into an insane blue world. Hide and seek.
I'm blue.
Awesome. Fun game. I enjoyed playing it when I was younger. I'm sure everybody did. Everybody.
Everybody in the
Everybody
whole
in
world.
Hide and seek is awesome.
The friends we made along the way.
I think I
Oh.
took a stink.
There's Seb's hat, the Dr.
A
Seuss
battle will
hole.
begin.
Well, the Wild Mew. Also, yeah, I like how that
Wild
TF2
Mew.
video, I called it an amazing
Once you get on
3
top,
minutes
you
and 8
grab the
seconds of
pink
your life. Because
egg.
the meme was always
Do I
the
need
best
to
3
say it
minutes of your
again?
life.
Pinkie Pie is best pony.
Yes?
Okay.
One of the funniest things on
Alright,
the internet. Yes.
So,
That was.
alright,
God,
so
this!
alright, so
Somebody gives me a wizard hat, I'll vomit metal down your throat like a mama bird.
To commemorate this 900th
Wizard
video,
hat.
something very interesting has happened to my channel. I've actually become a partner on YouTube.
Huh?
Because I'm pretty sure I'm on my last ball here. Unless I get an extra ball! No!
My
It's
fight
insane.
money!
Look at how many
At
hits
this
this
video.
stupid parrot
Or
flying
playthrough, I
around
mean.
takes before it explodes into a cloud of tar. Here, then it won't be so much
Switch
of-
ball, another life-changing playthrough.
Alright. Very good. Hello once again everyone, I am playing with Mui with a quick glimpse at the history of me playing with Mui. Other than that, it was pretty gosh darn good, you know? Gotta say.
That
You know,
seems.
it looks good, sounds good, it's good. Oh my, I'm about
Like
to
how I
crash
was
into
talking
something.
about the way the
there's a
emulator
game.
looked, and you could just see
Whoa,
the
I almost
seams in the
got that
background
can.
just not lining
Yeah, I'm
up
gonna
with
move,
each
yeah,
other.
I'm gonna move. Alright. Things are not
You go to
Gosh,
that level
dude.
and do start select.
Things are not going so well in this
God.
part of the world for me. Perfect.
I didn't think this part.
Up, yeah. he's
Oh, I didn't include me dying?
trying to
Okay.
flank us. I'd like to invite anyone and everyone to chat with me on IRC,
Switch ball, because you're playing the
MSN,
knives.
and AIM.
Yeah,
I'm
remember
having a
those
horrible
three
time trying
things?
to straighten my pony out from flying. Whatever, I'll just run there.
God, that was the video where like Ken was just randomly in the call with us.
Worth it. That
Just like this video.
Man. Out of anyone, just
We're
right
playing with
Marvel,
it,
man.
yeah. Pano,
Focus down,
right.
Rengar. Focus down, Rengar.
and jumps on the bed, and I'm just kind of like freaked out, and it just kind of sits there and
Eat it.
stares at me.
Oh my god, I got so many comments on this video going, how come the music
Go back.
sounded like that for you?
Fire, flowers.
I was like, November 18th
I'm
is
sorry,
my
Yoshi.
birthday. I even put that in the video description.
I can see that.
Alrighty. Kite played lol, yeah.
That really
Dr.
bothers me. I love collecting
Mundo.
stuff. Well, if you say so.
Easy. Yeah, here we go,
Kinda looks like he's
2013.
wearing some shades. Look at him. Mario.
It's
the badass.
it's weird, I don't see the shades anymore.
If I could use it. Yes, I do.
I just see a
And,
mustache.
gets a nice big
Jumping
dome,
Flash!
boom, and that's it. That was a lot simpler
I love
once
this
I
game's
stopped
music.
getting hit by him. You know. I can't.
Oh
I
my
can't
god, here's the video that everybody remembers.
Target room. Oops.
The no memes, I'm actually playing Minecraft video.
Oopsies, McPoopsies. Also, where did you get mushroom stew?
Or I should say stream.
How did you make that?
Can't see.
How did you make that? This was such a weird stream.
The bees are the stingiest. I didn't quite get that the first couple of times. I died.
I
Oh, it's
tried
got a
something
ghost
different
house.
and it just
Great.
didn't feel right
I'm not looking forward
afterward.
to- Hey, Lemmy! Alright, well,
Uploading
Lemmy
this
certainly
again.
wasn't voiced by a woman. The IRC has been the
Hey,
hub for
1
my
year of
streams,
that place.
where people have talked about what's happening, asked me lots of questions, and of course counted my fails as I died in games.
The
I
live
also
stream. Alright,
always
see you
have
later,
that
M.
brawl of text
McEwen.
across the screen. Warrior, this is no time to have your head in the sand. Luigi, this is no time to have your head in the sand. I just made that joke.
Rest in peace, Alpha Dream.
And of course, yeah, that's the whole point of the environment. Is just to take in the backgrounds, you know, and just enjoy it. It's just it's a nice looking game. Well, how nice.
Oh, this cutscene.
Thoughtful. Such conversation.
Throw in all
Let's
the
skip
characters.
conversation part. I didn't even notice. Oh, she
The
threw a
first
blue
look
shell at me.
video
That
where
knocked
I
me off the
almost
course.
showed my face.
Damn it, baby Daisy. So I'm gonna spam Danny with fireballs. Hopefully one of them hits him. They did
didn't.
not. And Danny gets away.
Is this the... Yes. My Wii U froze.
What just happened?
And then the power went out or something.
Like
and
I
thought,
said, you know, a big graphical
God.
improvement. Surprisingly, it's weird what happens in 22 years, isn't it?
After 2 years, I'm still really glad I decided to make this chat for the people that have come in.
This is the video
the
that made
friends
Julia
that I
cry.
made. What you're seeing right now is a listing of the content that my channel has.
This is when
to
I
offer.
started doing this channel
Updated for
intro.
July 2014.
I wanted to not drop there.
Oh, right. TPTP,
Is she
I remember
okay?
that one time I tried to
No,
get you to
she's
play on
not
the
okay.
Hypixel server, and
So
you
definitely, like, if you're in a car,
didn't
that
say
you definitely
anything
wanna
when you
keep,
connected, and
you don't
we
wanna
ended
be
up
sitting in
ignoring
there
you
because of
because
that
we didn't
one.
know you were on, and then
Please jump.
you got confused or something, then you started going nope, 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 and then left.
Yes.
Yeah, that was bad times.
I saved a princess. She seems a little broken up about that. Look at her, she's just like, please, I haven't had my morning coffee yet.
Bowser found dead. He sure did.
I'm getting away from that. Oh, I want that.
Well, I just did remind you. Do it.
Who's in first? Oh, Wario.
Also, while Smash 4.
I totally hit him. Ow, what the? Oh, no. How did that
Epic.
even happen? Now I'm in
Epic
last.
moments.
I would, you know, be in a
What
dream
is this thing?
where I'd just be, you know, doing my thing, and I would be in my room and just hanging out, and then
This is how I
would
hang out.
come out of my room.
Just wave my arms up and down. The video's not actually loading, guys. It was an April Fool's video.
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what
we're doing. Yes, TPTP, I
That
noticed
sums
you
up this
commented on this
gameplay
video
pretty
recently.
much.
And no, I don't agree. I think I memed quite well.
True Pixar
for
Charm
that
fan
stream.
even made a
Quite
TV
well indeed.
Tropes page for yours truly, which she did solo and was quite a bit of work on her part.
Speaking of
August
TPTP,
8th, 2009 was when I uploaded the first weekend music, and August 8th, 2015 is when I upload the last.
Rest in peace, weekend music. And then this took its place. Me just beating up a giant robot. That's it. I'll cut this video. I loved it because I genuinely liked the course intros, and I really wanted to make this video. But hearing that fanfare over and over again does get a little obnoxious.
Gosh, no, I didn't flip it the right way. Oh my god, whoops.
Rest in peace. Wow, beaten by a girl. Noob.
And Zelda.
Zelda.
This game sucks.
Welcome to the first Boss Battles Boss Rush. Where I'll
Oh my
be
god, the
facing
one I did
all
with
bosses
Dak and
from
Seb.
a single game.
Oh, that video was
Bowser
so
gets
funny
all of
because
the
I was in the
XP,
call and it was
hangs
muted
in there
while we were playing.
and wins it for the team. I think that has earned him his Mouser sunglasses.
Yay.
Yes, we'll treat that like an evolution, basically. But
Good job, Mouser, you did it.
that was a good jump. No, looks like nothing.
I was just in a call with them the whole time and it was on mute while we
Alright,
played the
well,
game.
we're leaving
Because
it
otherwise it
in
would have
place now.
recorded their voices in the,
Alright.
over the game.
What's the harm?
God, this voice.
I'll try to open it.
I really should have just went with the jokey voices the whole way, but I tried going with like a serious voice for somebody. I think it was Beldam. Yeah, I messed up there a lot. And also,
Oh my god.
Ow, making Zero look bad.
well, he does that himself. So.
Yeah, true.
There's that Brian guy again.
Bronze 5
Also, no,
Theater is a
VPI
live
won that.
commentary
The
viewing
Pe-
of full
Dak
League
was the
of Legends
Pikachu that
Bronze
exploded.
5 matches. If anyone doesn't understand what Bronze 5 is, it's the lowest
I really
possible
should have
competitive
used a
tier
clip
of ranked
from
play
the
in
actual,
Legends.
like one of the actual videos instead of like that little intro.
We're weakened by water.
Oh my god.
Take
This.
it down.
This was like way too much work for a really bad joke. It was like Kite commented one day, it was like, you should do Brock from Pokemon Red and Blue because he's impossible. And I was like, that sounds like a great April Fool's video. Narrator, it wasn't. I would love to, but yeah, there was a big wall there. Hey, we won! Awesome. Oh, that was so cool.
Yo, my god, you did friggin'
Wow, look at all this PC
thank you,
gaming I'm doing.
thank you.
Great pass. Chat disabled for 4 seconds.
Wow.
Oh, the
Why
deadly
did you do
poison.
that?
Yeah.
That's very strange. Also, did that just glitch and say it's deadly poison?
Yes. Yes, it did.
But instead of making impossibly hacked Pokemon to battle online with and ruin people's days, I would rather just gen Pokemon and share them with other people. Other people being anybody.
Wow, I hacked my
It
3DS,
turns
guys.
out that looks like the My Life is Average quotes video series is going to have to come to an unfortunately abrupt end.
Rip, my life is average.
I can't count the number of times I've advertised the IRC in my videos over the past year. By the way, the link to join IRC is in the video description below.
Narrator,
Hello,
it
everyone.
isn't.
I am playing with Maui with a new League of Legends series. This is
Positive Charge.
A positive series for a positive.
You know, I actually had a lot of fun with the series,
positive
but I don't know, it's just I didn't care too much after a while.
Oh, it died. Okay, that's good. That's one way to stop a gas bomb explosion. Yeah, I kind of want to not see where that AOE happened.
How scared I'm playing when there's literally no danger right there.
Nice.
2017.
I'm really focused now. Oh, what, Luigi? Come on. Let's go.
Noob AI.
They rounded up all.
Also,
the
hello, welcome,
this
Blue Jade
little boy is,
Spitfire. Thank you.
Missed him. And, he's trying to escape. As you see all those people there in the background, they're sort of like zombified. There is a
Serious
couple of
gaming.
extra things in this specific room. If you sit here and wait long enough, this picture here, the very bright white one, will actually start to develop. And
I should have done like I should have
video
videoed it. I should have stood there the whole time and waited for it to develop and did like a video edit. Oh god, this. Wilma. Wilma? What? I'm gonna jump the flagpole. Here I go. Woohoo! All right, let's actually be able to finish the level here. That was fun. Yeah, exactly, Lex. And maybe, just maybe, you'll hear me saying silly things like this. Maybe I should actually. Oh my, that was a little strict. Bye. Wow, remember when I played this game and then didn't? I completely agree. Mean.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up to witness the amazing Playing with Moe IRC. We've got 030s.
And people who get triggered by them.
See the spectacular moves.
For the past couple of months, I've been working on
good.
We're up to this. And that's part of the reason
I'm
why I
still
haven't
doing
uploaded
this, by the
anything
way.
recently.
I like how this
I'm currently in the process
clip of this video is literally a chapter that got
chapter
completely
of the
deleted.
first story titled "A Blonde Ray of Sunshine." Yes.
This is the
It
first
still
time I've ever
exists.
held a Switch
working on it.
controller, so, you know, it's a little bit confusing.
Wow, what's this game?
It's got the name of it. Wow, it's even got the date and everything.
Okay, that was it for 2017.
Oh God, whoops! I
Oh
forgot
God.
my,
Yes, the
game
Pixelmon
apple.
server.
Just quick, just throw it back.
That
to-
just the timing was unreal.
Thanks so much.
It's a Celebi just spawned while I was doing the video.
Whoops.
Oh no!
Well, this is me playing with Cedric, which he never does with me anymore.
I'm pretty sure I did. He must. Oh, that must be a choice scarf, Nido King. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I did Dragon Dance. At least once
Yes, the
here.
Pixelmon server, the one where I ended up
Oh,
becoming
my goodness.
helper and then mod and then
Everything has
S
choice
mod.
scarf on his team.
Good times.
One card.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I had one card left.
I love my character looks.
Neither of us lost any LP, but I wanted to let everyone know that the second story in my Pokemon
Commissioned
fanfiction
art.
series is complete. This story, Sibling Rivalry, is a sequel to the events of the first story I wrote.
This video.
Wikipedia. Funky Kong is a hip gorilla who usually supplies services to the Kongs, such as allowing them to go back to worlds they have previously completed in the game.
I hate you,
All good
Webkins.
things must come to an end. 6 years of the IRC channel, and they've been great.
Rest in
We've
peace,
had all
IRC.
sorts of crazy times, both good and bad.
Playing with Maneko.
God, oh, there he was. Now I see him as the gold.
I'm so bad at this game, it's unbelievable. That game is way too hard for me.
Well, at least I didn't get last.
Pretty sure I was playing
In
wrong.
all honesty, the series should have ended a lot sooner.
RIP
but
TF2
as you all
battles,
know,
we're just
I'm
watching everything end.
Very bad at keeping an upload schedule. Alright, back to the alien player. Oh, this is a different alien.
Oh, it's
God.
Slippy.
It's Slippy.
Yeah.
Look at this music is so terrifying.
To hear everything died, yes.
I am the button spamming king. I will not lose at this game. I refuse. I refuse it to lose it.
Oh yes, my first long play, which was 4 hours long. And then I followed up with a sequel with the Earthbound long play, which was 9 hours long. Those are some good videos, guys.
See, that's why we do safety strats.
And I was doing this thing where you like teleport.
Oh, the throwback
and he
videos,
just
yes.
slashes the crap out of everybody.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Distance. Look at that, that's ridiculous. Look at that. Pew pew pew.
Playing with Maui, playing with Maui.
Boom.
Deck used to speedrun this game. Don't let him.
This was
try to
a
fool you.
spoiler when I uploaded this video.
See? Those strats.
Nice. Hey, Dex already carrying his own weight here. 10 years.
Oh my.
What an incredible journey it has been so far. As you can imagine, I'm certainly not done yet. I just want to take this time to thank everyone who supported me over the last decade. Whether you were there since the beginning or not, I appreciate all the people who have helped make the channel what it is today. Thank you to all my financial backers and supporters, whether you donated through my channel's donation link
or if you've donated, subbed, or cheered for me during streams. Thank you to everyone who's made any sort of fan, viewer, or tribute video for me over the years. Thanks to everyone following me on Twitter, Facebook, and hanging out with me on Discord. I also want to give thanks to the people who have helped with my video content, namely Brian, Timon, Zero, Deck, Corey, Brad, Ken, Kite, Cedric, and Seventh Disaster. Also, special thanks to the crew from IRC and Skype for appearing in the various IRC videos, Mario Kart 8 videos, and my streams. And now, as I always say at the end of my videos, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Here's to another 10 years. I really should have ended with that Super Mario 64, the just before the credits, that ending cutscene. That actually would have been better to just end the video off with, and just kind of, you know, it points towards the sky, and you see all the birds fly, and that's nice. Alrighty, that's definitely still a video that I really, really enjoy, and I'm very happy that I made. God, I think at one point I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it, finish it in time, and then I did, but man, that was it took a little while to plan it as well, you know, because also I had to, you know, like pick which clips I wanted and, you know, choose the right the particular parts of each playthrough, and then, you know, go through each video and then be like, oh yeah, I remember this part, yeah, this will be great for the video. So that was man, that was a lot of work. Alrighty, so yeah, thank you again to everybody once again. Now we're up to 11-year anniversary, so yeah, thank you to everybody who's you know, ever since the first 10 years, and then everybody that's done anything with me in the previous year too. Alrighty, so let's do that gaming. Let me put a game here. Also, I like how for the category, they brought back the generic creative, because I remember for a while it was like you couldn't pick just creative, you had to pick like you know, like art or what do we got here? Music, food and drink, creative destruction. All right, I'm just not gonna ask. Alrighty, let's click and update that, and then boop bop boop boop bop this, and then boop that, and then boop that, and then emu this. Hey, there's the chat. Hello. All right, that was kind of weird. Alrighty, here we go. With this game. Everybody remembers this game. Unfortunately, I don't have 3 people with me this time, but, you know, we'll pretend. We'll pretend like, hey, Dak. Yeah. Hey, Nintendo Brad 64. Hey, Corey. What happened to the chat? Like, I see it on the screen, and I don't see it in my face. Here we go. Oops. Oh, God. Alrighty. Who's ready to get spooked? You guys ready for some spook? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I put a cheat in here, which I think was the same cheat that we had during the playthrough. Okay, good. Just making sure that it's still on. And then, just close that. Alright, cool. I had to, like, Google, like, how to bring that little cheat menu up. Oh, my. Okay. Alright, let's punch some snakes. So, the houses that you can go into... why am I punching the snakes? The houses that you can go to are randomized every time you boot up the game, so you will never be able to go into the same 3 houses every single time. You gotta figure out which houses you can go into. Can these bats in video games get off my bat? Oh my lord. This is already getting awful. God, I'm getting Home Alone flashbacks. The SNES Home... Oh my lord. Cause, like, you know, cause we just saw it in that video. Like, it was in that particular part where I was jumping over the bats and the rats. Oh, there we go. Alright, found the first house. God, this music is so funky, it's unbelievable. Oh dear. I love this music. Like, there's one house that you can go... Oops, oh boy. Oopsies. I fell into the bottomless pit that just happens to exist in this house. because everybody has those, right? You guys have like bottomless pits in your houses, right? One of the houses has this song that really just reminds me of Gen 2 of Pokemon. Ah, it's so nice. I remember there was like an oddity, which may or may not have been intentional, when after you go to sleep and you have the little power-ups, there's like one power-up that if you run over the stairs, you can't collect the bones. You have to like transform back to your regular self. Oh, we're sleeping. Those are spiders. Yep, they're spiders. Watch out for the spiders. It's for spoop. Yeah, this game's music bops. Yes, it does. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. I've been looking at the game. We cover ours with a rug. Yeah, that sounds like the normal thing to do. Also, now the spiders are spooky Freddy heads. Boop. Or oh, that was down. So, fun fact about this playthrough. Aside from the fact that I didn't get to read any information, like I always used to do. Man, that guy takes a lot of hits. Oh, right. How do I? There we go. Now I'm the gymnast with the throwy javelins. Ow. Come on. Ow. Ah. The timing. There we go. Oh, there we go. Aside from the fact that I didn't get to read any. No, I actually don't want to wake up. I kind of want to just keep this going. Was that? So we were playing on this NetPlay program that was built into the emulator that we were all using, called Kylera. And Kylera was notoriously bad. To the point where on a couple of different occasions, the game actually disconnected all of us, and we had to start over from the beginning. I remember that happened at least once. But, you know, we were so professional by the end that we kind of raced through, and we were able to complete the stuff that we had already done fairly quickly. Yeah, that definitely, I consider oof. Yeah, Kyler was a bit of a stinker. A big fat key and a big fat one-up, which I don't big fat. Hey! What's up with these bats videos? Frankenstein, get out of here. Oh my god. Or sorry, Frankenstein's monster. You have to be very concise about these things. Watch out for the rat. Watch out for the bat. Spooters. It would have been nice to see him grow up too. Are we talking about me? Oh dear. Or the other guys that actually, you know, did sort of grow up in the Sky Calls. Is this the one? I don't remember. I don't think this is it. Oh, I already have that power. That was the gymnast power up that I just got. Oh dear. Maybe it was. Maybe it was a song. I think it's this part right here. No. Oh my. Ah! I sort of like a softer part of the song. This is it right here. No! Thank you, game. Dang it. It's gonna reset the song, of course. And now it's a different song. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the song. It just reminded me of... I want to say Gen 2 Game Boy, but just like older like Game Boy games in general. Also like Game Boy Camera. Oh, this was the spot right here. This was it. If you turn into the gymnast, you can't get this bone. See? It's like, oh, okay. Well, I did like bump into it, but yeah. It's like because of the fact that like the gymnast does the flippy thing, you can't like jump into like the spider web. Mike, there's a lot of enemies on screen here. This is kind of gross. Now I understand why the game lagged when we did 4-player. Good God. Alright, sweet. No Brad, yeah. Brad can't blame him. Oh, hello. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this game was based off of, loosely based off of Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. And I say that because of, like, especially this particular boss. Oh yeah, and the tongues. So yeah, there's one death that Freddy does. He tries to eat the main character in part 3. And it's like a giant Freddy head, and he tries to eat the main character. And then there's like the thing with the tongues, which was a bit of a NSFW part of the movie, where there was some sexy times happening, and it turned out that the guy, or the woman, the lady that the guy thought that he was having the sexy times with was actually Freddy, and it turned out he was actually asleep the whole time, and this Freddy lady shot out a bunch of tongues out of her mouth, and strapped him arms and wrists and ankles to the bed, and then he like stayed there for like the rest of the movie. Yeah, it was a little bit hard to explain. It's a bit hard to follow, I know. It's a bit wacky, but hey, you know, that's just a Nightmare on Elm Street, alright? Leave me alone. Yeah. But do I really not have the sexy time emote on my Frankerface Z? I thought I did. I have it on Discord. I thought for sure I had it here. Oh, that's a new power-up. I don't know which one it is. My nose is itchy. Oh, I just drank coffee, which reset my sleep meter. Whoops. That death was undeserved. The one where I was getting pushed off a lot? Yeah, that wasn't fun. Oh, I don't. Wow, that's weird. I should really add that. Because I was calling for it during the video. Oh, I already had that. That's the gymnast power-up. Ah! Alright then. So, as you can tell, this game is extremely straightforward. You just kind of go to different locales, avoid a bunch of monsters, and pick up bones. And then you move on to the next place. And then the end. That's about it. Oh my lordy. I'm not enjoying this. Can you guys, like, despawn or something? Good God. What are those things there? They're like giant houseflies, or are they like wasps? Wasps. That's always a fun thing, is wasps. That's how I call my cat. Then she comes. Oh, that bat was going, man. Look at it. Oh my God. He needs to switch to decaf. Also, I think that yin yang power-up looking thing is the ninja. And bats in video games. I wonder who has first place with the cheer bits. Good question. Oh my. It's really intense. Oh. Oh no. This is kind of like the music that they would play when, like, Freddy's like, about to kill somebody in the films. The music just gets all crazy. Hey there, Ace. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is that emote doing in my chat? Like how, our particular mutual friend, I heard he got banned. So, that was interesting. Why am I not using my power-ups? I forgot. Oh, I have a jump kick with the ninja. Okay. Just jump kick and dead. Oh, there we go. Sort of. Yeah, oh. Can't. But, like, the jump kick seems like it's a lot easier. I just kind of jump into him and hit him. There we go. Very giant Freddy hand. Oh, see, this is working well. He's kind of bouncing around like, like the DVD player screensaver, you know, it just like bounces to each side. And, you know, you're always like, oh man, when is it gonna hit the corner perfectly? Oh, come on. Give me that last hit. There we go. How did I know that there was one more hit? I'm a god. I'm a gaming god. You fully blasted off. Yeah, blasted off to YouTube. Alrighty. Oh my. Whee. Alright, so there was 3 houses. Yeah, there should be 3 houses. And then, you know what? Let me hold here. Let me open up something that I accidentally closed. There's like a little page that I found when I was trying to find the code for the infinite lives. I found a page where some guy basically gives a very quick playthrough, or walkthrough, I should say. The junkyard is the next place I should go to. Okay, thank you. Who's the guy that added this? So I can shout him out. Okay, there's no name, but I found it on IGN. So thank you, IGN. Hold, yeah, hold please. It's like the telephone operator. Hold please. Please try your call again later when you're dead. Why are there just like knives coming out of the ground? Yeah, oh my. Wow. Alright. It was so, like, the timing for that video was so good too, because I actually had a fully functioning landline when I made that video, which I don't anymore. So I probably would not have been able to do that particular thing where you just like intentionally get the phone operator to go boo boo boo. And I did that by basically just not pressing anything. Like I you know, connected the line or whatever, and then I just didn't like press any numbers or anything. I just let the dial tone just keep humming, and then eventually it just like clicks and stops, and then a few seconds later you just This music's not bad. Also, yeah, like I said, I think that this is based off the third movie. The third movie has a couple of the adult characters go to a junkyard where Freddy's bones are being kept. Oddly enough, I'm picking up Freddy's bones in a junkyard, so, you know, there's a bit of a connection there. And then they have to bury the bones in Holy Land. It was like in sacred land or something. And so the guy just like cheats it, and he just steals this like a flask full of holy water from a nearby church. Like buries the bones in the ground in the cemetery, like 5 feet away from the car that they were like stuffed in, and then, you know, throws the bones in there and then just starts pouring holy water over it. And it's like, yeah, that counts. Wacky 80s movies. Gymnast power up. I already got plenty of those. Multiple. Surprisingly, getting multiple does not help you. Oh dear. Don't tell me I missed one. They do kind of blend into the background. Oh, it's the end of the screen, isn't it? Yes, it is. Great. I missed one. Yeah, I think one was on the tire and I missed it. The bones, yeah. Because, like, the lore is that Freddy was, like, a child murderer, and, he got arrested, and then somehow, and they never explained how, he got off on a technicality, and so he was never actually convicted of the crimes that, you know, he very clearly did. And so the parents got really pissed, and they, I think it was shown in Freddy 6, Freddy's Dead, that they basically threw like a Molotov cocktail into the basement where Freddy is, and it burns him alive. Oh my god, where is this last bone that I missed? This is bad. Yeah, the bone zone. What? Like, so I actually had like a list of emote ideas that I wanted to do for Franker Phase Z. Oh, there it is. And one of them was the bone zone, and it was literally just like, you know, the emote was going to be a bone. But I don't remember what that was from. Did I say that when I was playing a specific game or something? Or was it in like one of my videos? 'Cause I really don't recall. Wow. That timing. The bone zone. Yeah. Zoop. Wait, what? I don't think it was for Vine Sauce Joel. Oh right, I'm sleeping, so I can do this, or this? Oh, I got the magician one, which again, this is also a reference to the third movie. The oh my, oh, there's a kid in a wheelchair who, oh my lord, come on, I just want to get back to the end. Where every time he's in his dreams, he dreams that he can walk. But he's like really big into D&D. Like literally, they play Dungeons and Dragons at one point during the film, and like he calls himself like a wizard master or something when he fights Freddy, and surprisingly he dies. Like if you didn't see that one coming. Okay, this guy's just pooping out bats, and I don't appreciate it. I wonder, you know what? Let me just I'm gonna, whoops, no. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ninja kick this guy. That just seems like the easiest way to go about it. At least I remember hearing that from him. No, it's Joel. What? Because I feel like that had to have been... If I had, like, the emote idea, it had to have been something that came up during my stream. And, like, became, like, sort of like a joke. An in-joke for the stream. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I really don't remember it. Maybe I just started saying it one day, and I was just like, hey, this is funny, and this is taking off. Also, wow, that does make that so much easier. Alright, next place to go is the Elm Street Cemetery, place right next to the junkyard. Alright, perfect. Should have had a higher AC. What? Huh? What? Assassin's Creed. Mr. Assassin's Creed man? Can I get in? Hello? Can I get in there without dying? Uh-oh. Is this problematic? Do I have to hit a specific pixel or something? Or can I just not? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was really dumb. I don't like that at all. Why is the cemetery in like a river? This is like Super Mario Bros. 1. Where, you know, Mario cannot jump into the water or he dies. What is this cemetery? Who buries their dead here? It seems like the worst place for that. There's just a gravestone on a cliff. This is the worst cemetery ever. Oh, okay. A D&D joke, okay. Oh my lord. What would that be, a void chance or something? Can I... This is transfer mice here, or just jumping off of bubbles. Man, I got my video game references ready to go, man. I'm all video gamed up. Okay. Thank you for that. Why are they just spawning out of this magical cave? Minecraft? Oh my god. Yeah, the sleep thing is neat, but it just, I feel like it just happens too often. I'm pretty sure you go to sleep faster when you get hit. So, is that really like all of the transformations? Just the ninja, the magician, and the gymnast? Which I'm not even sure what the gymnast is a reference to. Hello, doggy. Alright. We got death doggies. This is Pet Cemetery now. Got movie references ready to go too. Those are so much easier to find, good lord. I kind of want to fight Freddy. I kind of just want to like wait for him to start doing the jump rope girls hit single. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Alright then, keep the beat. I will see you later, hopefully. Zoop. Zoop. Alright. What? How long does this take? Like, I've kind of been breezing through this, and I mean, you know, to be fair, I do have infinite lives. But like, man, to take this long of like an amount of time to like clear the levels is kind of bad. How many ghosts must die by your hands? I don't know, man. I'm thinking at least like a dozen. Maybe a baker's dozen. I'm just kind of beating up these ghosts. I don't know where the end of this particular map is, but I kind of don't want to go any further to the right, so I'm just kind of camping here. And man, I really want Oh, there we go. There's the music. 3, 4, better lock your door. This was an hour-long playthrough, to be fair. Was it? Are you sure? Wait a minute, really? It took us an hour? It seems like it shouldn't even take... Oh, yeah, okay, well, that's true. It was with 4 people, so it did get a little insane. Freddy's coming! Freddy TM. Wow. He sure knows what he's doing with the, you know, the swiping and the killing and stuff. Yeah, he's doing quite well for himself. In his old age. You know, Freddy's not all there anymore. Yeah, he's getting on in years, but, you know, he's still got the claw. He still knows how to swing it. It was 6 10-minute parts. I really don't remember how many parts it was. That's why I was surprised. I thought it was like maybe 4. I remember I was fighting the giant ghost. I wonder if that's this particular... it must be. It's the cemetery. Oh, he's out of here. Alright, wow, that was anticlimactic. Wow. Yeah, that was just... meh. I'll say, yeah, oh, this is it. I think this is the giant ghost. Oh, that's right, I can throw ninja stars. Because, this is about as much as 80s Americans and, like, kids knew of, ninjas. They jump, and they kick, and they throw ninja stars. TM. I'm gonna get this guy. I'm trying to, like, picture in my head each of the boss battles that we did during the playthrough, and I just can't. It must have been the frame lag. That's probably why it took so long. Because I'm just like sitting here and like, dude, we should have been hitting him constantly with 4 people on the screen. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the frame lag of just 4 people just being on the screen. This game was developed by Rare, apparently. Which makes sense, because it does kind of look like Battletoads in certain spots. Next up, we got Freddy's house. The old broken wood house. Alright. It was cut off a little bit, so I wanted to make sure I was reading everything. Yeah, this looks about right. Google Chrome crashed when I did that. Wow, this is the title screen music. Now they're just getting lazy. Alright, what? Anthony, you're going for the world record high score on Nightmare on Elm Street. Submit your score to Twin Galaxies after you're finished. Wow, yeah, I mean, most reputable of video game record sites in this day and age. Twin Galaxies, yeah. I trust them. Okay. I just bopped that spider and gave him the old what for. I really should have been punching these dudes more often, honestly, but eh. Yeah, I was going for a pacifist run. Beep 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 beep. Nightmare on Undertale Street. Just in case you didn't get enough of the title screen music initially, here's some more of it. It's not like you can literally idle at the title screen forever. I don't even think it has an attract mode. It just shows you like the opening credits and, you know, the licensing and whatnot, and then it just shows the title picture, and that's it. Bye bye. I still remember us going through the final area, which I think was complete insanity, because it was kind of like this, but I think everything was gray, and I remember like there being like really tight corridors. Ow. I got an itchy itch. Don't ask where. Okay, really? I want to go here. There we go. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Zoop, zoop. All right. Are these guys really spawning? My god. They're just spawning in my face. In my face! In my face! I've been watching the old Family Guy episodes. Like, really? Oh my. And I watched that one recently, the one where Peter's like competing with Chris. And then it turns out that Chris has an oversized male organ, and Peter ends up very jealous. Whee! The one thing you can't beat him at. Oh, what? Oh, I was about to say, wait a minute! Do I literally have to die to get that? To do some death-defying jumps, though. Whee! Am I asleep? Oh, I am. Pff, I didn't even notice. Oh, it's this song again. Wow, do I constantly hit things just while I'm in the air? Oh, wow, okay. Why is everything dying in one hit now? Oh, Freddy's coming. I love the way that they said that during the playthrough. Am I gonna be able to make this jump? Nope. Alright, I just got baited there. I thought it was gonna go a little bit further down, but no, silly me. Alrighty, well, there goes this idea. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, I thought that was... come on, there we go. That should be the last chime there, yeah. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Is it just me, or is he a little faster this time? Seems like he's faster. I'm a kind of beast, you know? Kind of... Oh my, I just destroyed him! Get out of here! Okay, I'm going! Yeah, keep walking, old man. You too. You're also an old man. You're made of bones. Get out, Freddy TM. Okay, really? I'm sorry, what? What did you just say? Interesting. No, it got censored. If you look at the screen. Gang. What? Unless you intentionally censored it? I'm confused. Oh, you self-censored. Gang, what? Oh, right. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Like, the TM threw me off. I thought like that was a part of the word. I was like, what ends with TM? Yeah. Good old Mr. Like, I think the best example of that was the Mr. Game & Watch Final Smash. Oh, come on. Oh, wait a minute. Don't I jump really high as the gymnast? Oh, beautiful. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is perfect. Wow, I literally have no chance, no option but to touch this. Wait. Oh, wait, maybe if I can. Nope. I can't iframes through it. On Discord, I know that :TM: works, like as if it was an emote. I don't know if that's the case on Twitch chat. But I mean, usually when I need to just look it up, I just Google it. I just Google TM symbol and then just like right there, and then I just highlight it and copy. Freddy's coming. No, I with lowercase TM. What in the world? Whoa, what is that? Okay, that actually looks like an emoji. It's just a really bold TM. That's interesting. So apparently that's how it comes out as. Really bold, obvious emoji. I'm not a big fan of this. Wow, I just double punched those bats. Alright, oh my god. God, Freddy's house is the absolute worst here. I'm not even on the last level yet. This house has been going on for 9 years. Here we go. Oh, we got a double fight. I don't know that. Big old head and a face. Or, and a fist! Oh, the glove. Okay, sorry. Specific here. God, this, you know, the more I think about it, the more I just feel like Battletoads. Just references, like, it's weird, like, this just feels like a Battletoads boss. Is he, like, what's happening there? Is it because his head is, like, decapitated and he's, like, bleeding and the blood hurts me? Or is he just, like, drooling? He's an old man, he can't help himself. You know, he's a little spittle. If you turn on the subtitles in Minecraft when an Enderman teleports, it says Enderman. Alrighty then, last level is the high school. Which I don't think I passed it. Right here. Yeah, here it is. Alrighty then, last level, here we go. Beep. Beep. Why? Okay. Who installed knives in the ground in the school? Whose idea of a prank was this? Just the worst last day of school prank ever. Usually people just like throw like eggs or like shaving cream and stuff. Elm Street High, knives in the ground. It's an unforgettable one. Yeah, no eggs in the chat. Also, really? I hate how the game does this. It's like, whoops, you missed something. You have to go backtrack now. Been doing that since the junkyard. Okay, really? And these jumps are just murderous too. Like, oh my god. These jumps are way more deadly than Freddy. Now can I jump back? Nope. But, oh, come on! Got one of my requests on the RSM file via email. Oh, you're getting another commission picture? Nice. I definitely need, oh my god. I definitely need one of those done. Not like in a hurry or anything, but I definitely need another one for one of my characters. Oh my god! Why is this like this? Seriously, Freddy should just become a pitfall. It just moves around the screen. Oh my god! Oh wow. Somebody should have been keeping score here. This is just unbelievable. I mean, I'm not doing it wrong, am I? I got over here. I should be able to get back. I hate how the Frankenstein monster is just taunting me. Also, I love how you actually do have to die for that power-up if you haven't gotten it. So yeah, of course it's the ninja power-up, so like, they know. They knew making this game that was the best power-up. Oh my god, can I seriously just go to sleep? Thank you. Maybe one of the power-ups will help me maneuver this nonsense. And that was a really early jump. Let that one slide. Okay. 10 out of 10 game style, let's get a thing you have to die to reach, yeah. Oh my, he's got really floaty jumps, of course. So, like, why? Like, the intention here was like, oh, you should be asleep when you do this jump, but like, it's so early on in this particular map that you'd have to scroll through the level a whole bunch before you can actually go to sleep, which means you'd have to backtrack twice as hard. Ow. Now I got an itchy elbow. Oh, look, lucky me. More backtracking. For some reason, these platforms, like they're being like, you know, a higher and a lower platform is kind of reminding me of Sonic. Okay, really? Like I said, man, I got all my video game references ready to go. There we go. Ah. Wee. Huh. Let me, yeah, let's switch here. Oh my. That was beastly. Wee. Oh! Oh my. Oh dear. Oh no. Wait, I'm missing one. Aww. Why is this happening to me? How could this happen to me? I did nothing wrong ever. Where is it? You've gotta be kidding me. I hate this. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna throw javelins at you if you don't mind. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna go back to the tried and true method of kicking your ass. Uh-oh. Okay, really? Bye-bye. Kick him in the butt on the way out. I really do not like the fact that I missed a bone and now I have to go all the way back here. I do not see it. Where is it? Doo-doo. Oh my, it was at the very start! Heck! Wow. Oof. Why did I insist on, like... There was, like, that stretch, wasn't there, during, like, 2008, or I'm sorry, 2009, and, like, into 2010, where I insisted on doing these, like, really difficult old-school games, and this definitely qualifies. I really do not like the fact that I had to go all the way back to the start of the level. I am very angry about That was me getting like growling. 19 bones. Oh my god. Just kill me now. I got this jump. You know what I actually would like to do is, for my long plays, I really do want to do more long plays of the games that I've already done playthroughs on. You know, just kind of as like a non-com single video way of going back and playing, you know, some of the games that my channel is known for. And oddly enough, one of the ones I really want to do is Cool Spot. You know, Spot Goes to Hollywood. I don't know, there's just something about that game that's just, it's got a lot of charm to it. It's a difficult game, but it's nice. I like it. You'll regret it oh, absolutely, yes. Very much. I was regretting the Earthbound idea, because that, again, that one ended up taking 9 hours. Do you know how long that took me to render? Twice that length. I had to do it overnight. Oh, I should be the floaty jumps. I literally had to keep my computer on overnight rendering that video. And by the way, I only recently realized that I forgot to put my little Playing with Maui watermark on the video. It's a little too late now, and I'm certainly not re-rendering it. Which I think, like, it was weird because people were like pointing out the watermark when I did it on the Super Mario 64 long play, and people were like, "Oh wow, you know, it's just playing with my Wii on the bottom," and I'm just like, "Well, you know, it's literally a video of like me playing the game with no commentary or anything, so there's no way for me to like mark that I made this video other than, you know, putting a watermark." And so I did that in my trademark font. Yeah, the one that the Fast and the Furious franchise totally copied. How well is this gonna work? Is this just gonna like beat his butt? Looks like he's beating his butt pretty well. Now, if only the dude in part 3 could have done it this well, and then he wouldn't have died. Oh my goodness gracious! Where's the ninja? Just give me the ninja. Let me just jump kick through everything. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my! Halfway through, I said this game isn't fun? Really? I said that during the playthrough? You should learn how to speedrun games too, so your long plays are like a few hours max. I considered it, but at the same time, oh my god. At the same time, I feel like I have enough ability to play the games. I really don't want to like do like a speed run of them. I don't want to do speed run strats. I feel like that's disingenuous, you know, if that makes any sense. I kind of just want to play the games the way that I know how to, and being able to complete Super Mario 64 100% all the way through in 4 hours isn't bad, I think. Alright. Here we go. Now we're doing the boss rush. This should be my next boss rush video. Boss rush. Hey there, Alkay. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. A sensible length of time to beat the game. Well, yes. There is, but some games are just really long, like Earthbound. Like I don't think 9 hours for Earthbound is unreasonable. Not to mention, I cut out quite a bit of stuff, like, you know, of like me, or basically I cut out, like, you know, when I messed up and whatnot. But like, yeah, like recording it took even longer than that. But yeah, like 9 hours I think is fine. Like if go try to find like a Final Fantasy VII long play. Like you know, it's gonna be like 12 hours long. So, you know, like some games are just super long. Yeah, like Earthbound is one of those. So, and I just felt like doing it because, you know, I love Earthbound. Oh, okay. Okay, I see how it is. You were just joshing. It was all just a prank, bro. Where did you see the camera? Time for some nighttime lunch. How does that work exactly? Are you just having like something that you would normally have for lunch, just really late at night? Also, if I recall correctly, didn't like... I feel like Corey made fun of the music for this. Is it just because the bottom line of the text is not there until it scrolls? Yeah, it's a little bit off-center. Deal with it, okay? Jeez. Also, wait, do I? Oh, okay. Oh, I just realized this is the boiler room. Like, you know, the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise staple. The best character in the franchise, the boiler room. Yeah, it just seems like there's no reason not to use the ninja power-up. This is so simple. You literally just have to jump into things, and you do damage to them. It's like playing Lee Sin in League. You know, you just jump into things and you hit them. We'll stay awake for the next 1.5 hours. Wait, what? You just woke up? How is it? Wait, you just woke up, but you're only gonna stay awake for an hour and a half? How does that work? Soup. God, and the really good thing about it is that you can hit multiple times before you actually hit the ground. So that's just beautiful. It's 2:40 a.m. Well, you didn't have to come to stream. 4 parts, 6 hours and 40 minutes each. Sorry, I said 12 hours. Try doubling it. Good God. Like, yeah, and that's another thing, you know, because it's an RPG. Like, RPGs take a long time to complete. Especially, you know, turn-based ones. There we go with the drooling, can't help himself, Freddy head. He's just an old man. He doesn't know any better. 26. God. Look at you watching racing. Who do you think you are, Alkay? Oh, here we go. This is the final boss, and guess who it is? It's regular Freddy! Yeah, the one that it's coming. Freddy's coming. You know what would have been really, really obnoxious and just made this game so much worse? Is if the Freddy TM is coming thing has a chance to pop up during boss battles. Oh God, that would be the worst. It would take forever to finish this game. And especially during this, you know, the big boss rush. That would be awful. Alright, we throw his bones into this boiler room. So, the evil is oh no, I should do the Super Mario World voice. So, the evil is purged. Fire purifies all. The bones are ashes, soon to be dust. Freddy TM is dead, and the nightmare is ended. Or has it? I got that in just in time. Alrighty, so that was the whole game. That was exciting, right, guys? That took me an hour to do. That, you know, the video we watched was 26 minutes, and I've been streaming now for an hour and a half. Alrighty. Beep beep beep. Yeah, video. That was secretly a playthrough or a stream playthrough, guys. Guys, you're part of a stream playthrough just now. Say hello to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Thank you for watching me play through. I hope to see you all next time in the next playthrough. Alrighty. I can go ahead and close that. And then open this. Guys, remember how I did a 9-hour long play on a specific game? I'm playing it again! Yay! We weren't just talking about this game just now or anything. Alrighty then. Yep, this was the game that I did after A Nightmare on Elm Street. So, I already have this thing set up. I don't know. Oh, okay. We're up to this part. I feel like I've done this on stream before, and I'd gotten. How far did I didn't get super far. But Corey, it's working. I forgot the dog was named Corey. No. He really had to steal a bread roll of all things. I'm telling you right now, if it steals one more thing, I'm resetting. Or you know that'll happen too. Alrighty, neat. Okay, great. Also, I still have the save states for when I did the long play. This was the end of the game here. This black screen. And then this was just before the end of the game, like, you know, when you're like at the point where you can't come back anymore. I figured, hey, I might as well save there. Alright, let's try this again. You've been meaning to stream through this game, good lord. Well, it took me 9 hours, so, you know, good luck. Also, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that was actually faster than I did the playthrough of it. I think the playthrough was like 13 hours, maybe? I think it's counted on Game Anyone, the entirety. It's just like counted up. Did I not? I have a weird feeling I didn't equip the bat. Oh yeah, I know you can stream it in multiple streams, but still, it might take a while. No, I did. Okay, odd. So I feel like these guys shouldn't be this hard. Like, this is literally the beginning of the game. Oh my. Also, yeah, you know what? Let me throw a quick shout out here. Where's my emotes? Here we go. Just gonna throw all these emotes into the Twitch chat for this guy that I'm sub to named Ultimo Ice, who's a very well known Earthbound speedrunner. He's been to GDQ a couple of times, I think it was, so far. He did like a regular speedrun on Earthbound, and then I think he did the Pajama Percent speedrun as well, a couple of years later. But yeah, cool dude. Very fun. And yeah, I subbed to him pretty much after I watched the first Earthbound speedrun that he did. And I was hooked. What am I doing? There we go. I'm trying to, wait a minute. I'm like, where am I going? I'm getting roughed up here at the very start here. So, yeah, that's pretty much reminded me, well, aside from the fact that I'm playing Earthbound, of Ultimo Ice, is that there's this trick in speedrunning where you can get enemies to despawn just by having them off the screen, but he's able to do this thing where he can tell when the screen lags just enough where it kind of tells him that there's an enemy that's spawning off screen, and he can just kind of move back and forth. And he does like this sort of stutter step thing where he just rapidly taps in a certain direction. And by doing that, it makes it so that the enemies don't run at you. Whereas if you hold the, oh, hello, that's convenient. I should have done life up. Whereas if you just hold a direction, they'll constantly run at you. But if you're tapping, it's kind of like you're not moving. So for enemies that, like, only move when you move, like, not the dog, but like the snake. The snake does that. You can bypass them by just having good, like, stutter stepping. Yeah, roughed up because they're dogs. The first time you did a playthrough stream with this game, you beat Frankie and saved back at the house. I've streamed this game so many times that the last time I did it, I'm pretty sure I got to the point where Buzz died, and then I came out of the house, and then I just, like, saved, and then that was it. I'm pretty sure it was just, like, right outside of the house. Woof! See ya. Alright then. I like it. It's like so convenient that the dog leaves, because now Picky joins the party and then Buzz joins the party, which makes 4. So if you had the dog, that'd be 5. That'd probably break the game. No. Shut up, Pokey. Throws him off the cliff. Or sorry, Porky. Because, you know, they didn't want to get sued. I beat Frankie and saved back at the house. That sounds about right. He just falls asleep. Wisdom, courage, And, what's the other thing? Oh yeah, power. The Triforce. Yeah. I guess. I would love to know, Trinity Force. I would love to know if there are stats for Buzz coded into the game. Like, I wonder what his, you know, like his strength and, you know, like HP and like what his level is and whatnot. I wonder if that's actually coded into the game. Like, I wonder at what point you are actually stronger than Buzz. Yeah. Yes, what's it? The Sheen, Stinger, and Phage. Yep. Triforce away! It's been a long time, Buzz. But the Buzz humans now surrender. Oh, you have your lunch now. Alright, so, what are you lunching? Wow! I love how for this battle, I just basically have to do nothing. Oh, right! I basically have to do nothing. Nope. There we go. Okay, good. Ah, hands off. Hands off gaming. That's the best kind. Time to try to find the translation for what this is. Oh, God. You and your crazy foods. Don't you fight these later in the playthrough? Yes, technically. There is no other Starman Jr. in the game. There are regular Starman, and then there's Starman Super, Starman DX, which I believe is the boss of the underground area. And then there's like the Starman, what is it? The Starman, or there's the Ghost of Starman, and then there's the Final Starman, I think it's called. But yeah, Starman Jr. is just, that's like a unique mini-boss just for this particular part of the game. They use the same sprite, though, as the regular Starman. I love how they censored that in the Japanese version. It was like, it literally sounds like he's beating his kids, and it's awful. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, what the name of the wacky-looking one with the spikes on it that was gold. And yeah, it was the Final Starman. I think, you know, I think that the Ghost of Starman is actually more terrifying than the Final Starman, because it can do Starstorm, and that will absolutely destroy your party. Bak Pao bread. And a normal slice of bread alongside. I'm sorry, what? You know, this is just me. But I've never heard of anybody making a meal out of just bread. It's like, there was this meme that Dak and Corey and I have. Well, it's mostly just Dak and myself, because it was something that Corey said. But I remember it was the three of us in the call, and I went AFK. And Dak came back, and he got himself a cheese sandwich. Yeah, just a sandwich with cheese in it. And bread sandwich. So he got himself a cheese sandwich and came back. And Dex says to Corey, I got myself a sandwich. And Corey says, what's on it? And Dex says, cheese. And Corey says, what else? And Dex says, that's it, just cheese. And Corey goes, just cheese? So, the meme now is it's called a just cheese sandwich. We should trademark that. Yeah. So Aoki's having a just bread sandwich. Just bread. Oh my god. I love that song in the house. So calming. Thank you. Running gags. Just jeez. I remember there was a really strange item in this game, a food item, called the Peanut Cheese Bar, which, I gotta be honest here, I kind of wanted to make that in real life. So, I took like a wedge of cheese and like covered it in peanut butter. And then I had it, and it was alright. But I assume that's what it is. I assume the peanut is like peanut butter. So I envision it as like a piece of cheese, or like maybe like a small block of cheese covered in peanut butter. That's what I assume a peanut cheese bar is. Did I ever tell you guys about the time when I had bananas and sour cream? That was yummy. 69. Woohoo! Also, oh wait a minute, I don't think I have enough. I think I need 98 for the bracelet. Yep, yes I do. Alright, I gotta go beat up dudes. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Shut it! Oh, I'm pretty sure. Wait, what? Press command key to remap now and mode. Help. What is going on? Alright. Anyway, but yeah, I swear I posted this on like Twitter, as like a PWMW fact when I used to do those. Oh my god, that lag. And it was like, I said something along the lines of, oh yeah, I've had banana and sour cream before, and no, I was not pregnant. It was a weird combination that I thought sounded good at the time, and, oh my god, I don't like where this was going. And it actually ended up being tastier than I expected. This is not gonna work out for me, is it? I need like a smash attack here. Oh. Huh. Let's try that again. Maybe with a different dude this time. You're like a skateboard punk? I think this guy fights you. I think he's a skateboard punk. Yep. Really? I don't like any part of this. God, I need like one more level. How close am I? 7, wow. Gotta run around here and look for idiots to fight. Alright. God, he's like the friggin' the robot parrot from Dexter's Laboratory, the one that flies backwards. God, that was such a funny episode. I remember, you know, I had a VCR at the... What? Absolutely not. I hate those guys so much. I had a VCR at the time, you know, like when Dexter's Lab was still on. And, I remember recording that episode because I just loved it so much. It was so funny. Dexter's secret, Dexter's secret, Dexter's secret. And then the parrot flies up to Mom while she's making cookies and starts messing with the instructions because she's saying, or the directions, because she's saying each of the things that you have to use out loud so that she'll remember it. So she says, what is it? A cup of, or what was it? A cup of milk? Or like a gallon of milk? So she throws a gallon of milk in there. A block of cheese. A block of cheese. And then beans. Oh yeah, and then she throws cookies into the cookie mix. Oh, what a show. Oh my god, I'm like ultra screwed here. Yeah, no, this isn't happening. What am I doing? That's not happening. Also, great. Now that just ruined my progress with the dead dog. Great. Oh, sneaking up on me. No. Bad bird. Oh, snaky. Let me try the thing here. See if I kind of. I see. It's kind of working because like he's not catching up to me, but like yeah, it's a lot more technical than that. I'm sure there's like a specific timing as well. No, I'm alright, Pussy. I don't think so. Gee, thanks. I'm so glad. Like, I hate the poisonous snakes. Those are the worst. The ones that you fight in the, oh my, come on. The ones that you fight in the, what's it, the gold mine or whatever? They're digging for gold. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I love that. I need 70 XP, and that guy gives me 1. 1 is the lowest number that you'll ever do. Oh, hello. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Let's, oh, if you could kind of, no. Thank you. Alright, just kind of get caught there. Are we doing like, what? Are you suggesting that I make those cookies, what, in addition to trying and eating the chocolate chicken bacon ranch pizza or whatever it was? Oh my, come on, really? Oh, he did not make it in time. Let's do this and see what happens. Okay, this is already making me angry. Don't I have, yeah, there we go. Man, I'm just getting wrecked by these guys. I can't remember. I think maybe I should have grinded earlier on when I had, you know, like a bunch of people with me. That's not okay. That's not cool. Hey, there's a dog. Sounds like a part. Yeah, we'll do the what's that called? Is it like community eating stream or whatever? What is it called? Oh, nice. Gotcha. Social eating, that's it. Oh my god. Come on. Why do you have to be like that? Let me try one more time. Oh my god. That looks like I got it from the back there, but whatever. We'll go with that. No, I think that, yeah, there's an RNG factor, I think. I'm just gonna steal it again. What is happening? That was the worst fight I think I may have ever experienced in this game. It was literally, the Spiteful Crow has a big grin on his face, and attacks, and it dodged quickly. The Spiteful Crow has a big grin on his face, and attacks, dodged quickly. The Spiteful Crow has a big grin on his face, and attacked, dodged quickly. What? Why? Why? That was absolute insanity. I couldn't believe how long that went on for. I was like, okay, this has got to be the last turn where this happened. Nope, it just kept happening. How much money do I have? I barely have enough. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's right, and also I can sell stuff. I forgot about that, too. Tee-hee. Alright, whoops. Well, oh. Well, first I need to, yeah, I really just need to buy this. Oh, I forgot to equip the... the baseball hat. Whoops. I specifically went over there and talked... That's why I'm having so much trouble. Whoops. Now that's a rip. Alright, here we go. Now we're all defensed up. Let's see about beating these guys up. Beep, 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 beep. Wow, look at that. Big difference. Alright, now we're talking. Finally. God, I just need that one bag of fries. Nice. That'll go nice with you. That'll go nicely with my hamburger. Hey. Alright, yeah, now I do. Now I do want to fight. God, I just need one more level, and now everything's coming up roses. I like how I wasn't worried at all about that fight. I was like, yeah, you know, he's not gonna call for help. He's not gonna get a smash attack. He's not gonna smash my face. Alright, sounds good. I can't ever choose. Hey. Yeah? Yeah, I do. I like it. It's so weird. Like when I miss and then they just waste a turn. I just find that kind of funny. Another Hamburg. Feels good. Alrighty. Alright, let me go in here and beat up the dudes that you have to. Yeah, I do. I mean, I did. I did. I dude it. Me. Alrighty. Turbo and video games. Wow, this is insanely lucky. I just keep getting hamburgers now. They're my own personal hamburger helpers. Whoa. What a rude dude. Hey. Spanky. Lots of burgers, yep. I'm getting hamburger help. Another serving of hamburger, please. More Ovaltine, please. Oh, nice. I guess I have to accept this about myself. Alrighty, and now this guy. I love that. I love that line. Come back after you beat Earthbound. I love that. Just the fourth wall breaking, the referencing. I love it. Also, you know what was great? Those Earthbound ROM hacks that I did. A couple of those were really fun. There was like the one that was like not that amazing. It was just like, oh, I only did 2 of them, didn't I? It was like the first one I did wasn't that great. It was just kind of like, it was exactly like Earthbound, but it was harder. And then the second one was the Halloween one, which maybe I should do that for like a Halloween stream. I should play that game again. Okay, let's withdraw. Oh wow, look at all the monies I have. Wow. Alrighty. I would like to buy some money. Okay, that one. This thing, and then this, yep. Yep, sounds good. Yep. Nope. Alright, good. Bop, boop, boop. I don't know why I always do this. I just keep my on-hand money really low. It's probably just from, you know, before I played this on emulator, and if you die, I'm pretty sure you lose half your money, or a bunch of it at least. And yeah, that's definitely not something that I would do. experience. Oh, right. I forgot this whole time. Yeah, just like in Earthbound. In Pokemon. Sorry, I was writing Earthbound. Another hamburger. Unbelievable. Give me all the burgs. Alright, sounds good. Now I kinda want a hamburger. Want to be hamburger helped. God, yeah, seriously, now I actually really do want a hamburger. I'm thinking about, like, McDonald's. I should just go to McDonald's. Beep, 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 beep. What am I doing here? I can't remember if this works on him. That'd be wild if it did. One more time. What a nasty dude. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, okay, that's not... that's not happening. I really should have just hit him. No, I can't. I'm a mute. Okay, and so now he's just gonna instantly start brandishing. Oh, okay. That works. Impossible burger? What? Double impossible. Smash. Oh my god. Nice. Alrighty. Frank became tame. Yep. I tamed him. Like a lion tamer. Alright, good. I like the impossible burger. It just loops back to regular beef. Your adventure is just beginning. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm officially farther than the first time I streamed this game. I did it. Yay. Oh, right, I should just go right here. You know what? I just realized I'm gonna come back to that room in just a second here, but that room looks like... Nice clip. That room looks like the exact same room, except not blue. In like the room just before you go upstairs to fight the car painter. It looks just like it. I'm pretty sure that like it's the exact same room too, just blue and without the person there. Or maybe there was a person there. I don't remember now. Alright, great. Also, yeah, that's how I ended up doing some sneaky save states during the Earthbound long play. Was I would walk into an area that I was gonna go next, and then I would save state and then come back through the door and then go through it again. So that then I just like cut out the part of me save stating, and then it would just look like I just went through the door. Yeah, so like I would do this, and I'd come back out, and then boom, go in, and then just, you know, trim it from there. So it looks like this is the first time I went in. I'm so sneaky. Whoa! Bet these little slugs. Sluguma. Oh my god, my HP, I didn't even notice. I don't think these guys hit me, though. I think they just kind of, yeah, they just kind of do, oh, never mind, they do hit me. I was gonna say, I think they just did dumb stuff, like they, yeah, a bunch of PSI attacks that they can't use. I'm not dead. Now I am. That was weird, I had 1 HP. I think there's like a chance of that happening. I think it depends on how much guts you have. Where, if like you have like you'd survive like a mortal hit, basically. Oh, I was supposed to say, wait a minute. God, I have so many hamburgers. It's unbelievable. Snugs? Oh, the rat. It's the rat, the smash rat. Oh, no, he missed. There it is. Smash. This guy is so weird. Like, he either does 13 damage on a smash, or he just does 1. You know what I also kind of miss now is Crystal Pepsi. Remember that came back in at the end of 2016. I don't know if it went away again or if it's still around somewhere. But yeah, God, it's like I love that. It's so cool. I know it's like weird to say that, like, oh wow, it's so amazing that that Pepsi is clear, but I don't know. I love that. I love how it's like it looks like Sprite, but it tastes like Pepsi. Oh, you haven't seen it in a while, dang. If it would be anywhere, I'd imagine it would be in New York. That just seems like the central hub of where you would want to sell stuff. Okay, let me do some hamburgering. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, that didn't even heal me fully. Scam. Dab. I just kind of remembered that quote in Avengers Endgame with Smart Hulk. And he's talking to those kids that want his autograph. And they start walking away, and he's like, "Listen to your mother. She knows best." Or she knows best. Then he goes, "Dab." Not a big soda person. Yeah, I mean, I don't really drink soda very much anymore. I used to drink it all the time when I was younger, but not so much anymore. Not so much. If I could hit this guy, oh my God. Look at what you did. This is your fault. Who am I gonna blame? The ant. I'll just blame that guy. Darn it. Ant killed ant. Yeah, true. Wee-hoo. Alrighty. Oops, oh god. Get me this here. Oh, that wasn't that much. Well, how about the bag of fries? Alright, that's good. That'll do. Alrighty, a can of fruit juice and some french fries. That sounds like a great meal. Oh, okay. Man, my guy was just tired of that. You want to see a smash? I'll give you a smash. Where's the... Oh, I was trying to say, wait a minute, where's the rope? Oh god, here comes another ant. Yeah. Why are these guys impossible to kill? I'm so confused. My Fitbit band fell apart on me and fixed it like brand new with a little super glue. Don't have to spend $30 now. Nice. Good job, Deadzilla. Also, welcome, Deadzilla, to the stream where I'm dying to a bunch of ants. And it's not fun. You know what? I might as well just use this. I was gonna say it's probably not gonna heal that much. However, I'm probably gonna run into the little butterflies. Okay, this is a strange combination. An ant and a slug. I want to make sure I kill the ant first, because otherwise he's just gonna call for help. Alright. Gorilla Glue. Those commercials are so weird. Or it's always like some person just like turns around, just screams, because there's a gorilla behind them suddenly. And then they just like calm down, like, oh, Gorilla Glue. Not, I'm gonna get my arms ripped off by a silverback gorilla. Slug ant. Alrighty. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh. So that's just normal to have a gorilla in my house. Okay. Nope. Oh, good. I'm so glad he didn't use that on himself. That would have been annoying. Listen here, you. Die. Please do the dead. A cookie. Wow. I do deserve this. How close am I? 104, you say. I forgot how much I got from the last battle. I can't remember if it was 40 or 70. Oh, I guess I'll find out here. As long as they don't call for help. Okay. I spoke too soon. Yeah, this is gonna be a battle here. Yep. It's definitely looking like one of those. Oh, he used it on himself. Sweet. That's what I love to see. Oops. Okay. God, all the, like, the menu options sort of reset between turns. So if you decide to target something specific, like in the backline, or whatever isn't the default that the game chooses for you, you have to keep manually selecting it each turn, because it won't remember that you hit that particular enemy. It'll just go back to whatever the default is. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Oh, baby. Yay. Alright, just in time for the big guy. The big bad. Okay. Big bad Beetleborg. Another cookie, oh my god. A cookie and a cookie. Give me a quickie. Oh, you know what I made recently? And I actually didn't mention this in the Discord chat, because I usually mention when I bake stuff. I had it in my pantry for a while, but I kept putting it off. I finally made cookie brownies, which is like they give you two packages, one of cookie mix and the other of brownie mix, and you kind of like you pour the brownie mix in, and then you kind of put dollops of the cookie dough on top, so they kind of blend together, and yeah, it's pretty good. I was expecting it to be a little better though. I don't know, there's just something about it that isn't that amazing, but it's still pretty good. You know, it's good for the brownie fix. Or cookie fix, you know, or both. Alrighty, let's see if I can beat this guy up. I'm gonna beat this guy up because I'm gonna beat this guy up, and I'm gonna beat this guy up. Who's gonna beat this guy up? It's me. I'm gonna beat this guy up. Yes, me. I'm more of an alcoholic than a baked goods guy. Alright, well, thank you for sharing that. Oh my god, 40 damage, wow. Why is this guy not dead? Why is this guy still not dead? Why is this guy still not dead? Thank you. Oh my goodness, that was scary close. Yeah. Maybe I should have been level 9 before I actually did that battle, but oh well. Yeah, good to know. Alrighty. So the first sanctuary. Beep, 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 beep. A small cute popper. Aw. Alright then. Now, as is customary, all of the guys in this dungeon will run away from me. Which will allow me basically free first strike battles, but if there's multiple dudes, and they're still gonna pile up on me, and I don't want that. So I kinda just wanna do something like this, where I can just whack one of them at a time. Just get some easy XP. Titanic Anthony. Funny. Alrighty. Oh, that's right, that healed me. Let's see. Now where are all the enemies? Of course, now they don't want to spawn. Oh, that's right. I can look through these places where it gets stuff. Yeah, move out of my way. Cold Remedy. That's not a first strike. Whee! Great. Can I just run away from this? Okay, great. That works. Bye-bye. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for a more perfect option. That's not a first strike either. What's happening? Excuse me, they're very clearly running away from me. This shouldn't count. Thank you. Whack. Oh, no, I didn't whack him. All right. Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mouse. Alrighty. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Bop. Give him the bop. Alright, that's enough cookies out of you, mister. Gets really quiet. I like how, the next portion of the game, I hope everybody's ready for this. We're gonna beat up some cops. No. I like saying no. It means I'm a rebel. Oh yeah, that. Yep. That thing. Also, yeah, how close am I now? Wow, 50? Huh. That's very close. I'm probably gonna level up off the first police. Let's see here. Oh my god. There's so many cookies. You know, I hate the timing and placement and usefulness of the bike in this game. It's just so bad. It's like, you get it in the next town, and you can only use it outdoors, and you can only use it up to the point where, like before you get, you know, the second, partner, or the first partner, I should say. Yeah, it's so useless. I'm glad they rectified that when Pokemon came out. Alrighty, here we go. Time to beat up some copperoos. Beep bop a boop boop. Hey! Well, I could have gone better. Oh my god. That's a very bad showing. Right out of the gate. Huh. I doubt that. Oh. That's that. I see that's how we're gonna do that. Huh. Alrighty. Interesting. I don't remember there being any enemies. Yeah, you can't get past this particular part. Oh my god. There might just be some RNG that I can just change. Like, pretty much everything that you do can reset the RNG. Such as opening and closing menus. Also, there's a way to figure out how the RNG is going to go by the way that that guy with the fedora walks in that room. I don't know what the actual, like, combinations are, but I know Ultimo Ice knows them, like, by heart. And it's like, depending on which way the guy moves, you know, for the three movements that he does as you're walking through that room, pretty much dictates how the next, like, how the first fight is going to go. Beep. Alright. Alright, so that went better. You know, just, like I said, just kind of change the RNG around a little bit. Yeah, and doing stuff like this, that also resets the RNG. And you can do it like a specific amount of times to get it to a point where you know, like, what's going to happen next. So that's pretty much how speedrunning is based around this, in this game. Oh my god. Okay. Whoops. I actually wanted to heal there, but whatever, that works. Oh, you won. Bye-bye. You know what? Let's swap here. Yeah, here's that. Yeah, it's really confusing, and I don't know if there's any sort of guides out there. I never actually looked or anything, but you know. Oh, come on. Don't you do that. Now, see, now, wait a minute. Okay, so he started off with a crushing chop. Now, let me see if I do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Let's see if he does something different. No, he sure didn't. Okay, let's try it 4 times. Okay, Amber. Same result. I know that doing different attacks. 1, 2, 3. Doing different attacks will also change it. See, he's actually doing different damage each time. He did 24 last time, now he did 31. Oh, see, there we go, perfect. See, I had to do it twice, and that changed the actual attack that he was gonna do. Alright, so that works. Oh, come on. Alright, try that again. Okay, perfect. No. Oh, nice. One more hit. No! Ah. My fight money. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. Right. Okay. I think I did it twice, didn't I? Yeah. Twice. And then... no. Okay. Wait a second here. Ooh. Oh, he missed! Perfect. Bash him. Okay, we're done. Oh my god, look at that! Awesome! Okay, so that's really neat how that works. Obviously I'm just guessing, but it seems like every time I do it twice, it definitely resets the RNG to something that I definitely want. And also I like how he gave me a hamburger, so I got a refund on that hamburger. Alright, try this again. Let's just start off with hamburger. Perfect. Okay, that's not so perfect. god. Yikes, okay. Let's do this here. Sort of, wait, actually, boop, boop. And then we'll hamburger. See if he switches. No, he missed. Okay, that's way better. That's the best thing that I could probably ask for. Okay, so this is neat. I like this. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, wait, no. I just need one more hit. Oh, come on. Just do that. And then boop, boop, because I think he does the Russian chop again. Yeah. Okay, boop, boop. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Alright. Yeah! Obviously, this wouldn't work, you know, in like an actual speed run where, you know, like you'd just be save stating a bunch like I'm doing, but, you know, like if you actually, if you have the route mapped in your head and you know how many, like, RNG resets that you have to do each time, like, you'll know exactly how to do that run, and then it's a matter of doing it faster. So that's, again, that's how speedrunning works in this game. Oh, no. Okay, so we need to, oops, oh, I forgot to save after, oh my god, I gotta sit through all this. What is he doing here? The Super Ultra Mambo Tango Foxtrot. Martial arts. I thought that's a marital arts. Wait a minute, SUMTF. No, what is that? Mambo Tango Fox. Huh. That's not like really an acronym or anything, so I don't know what's happening there. Boop boop. And let's yeah, I wanted to heal. Oh, perfect. See, now he's on guard. Perfect. He's on guard again. Oh my god! That I'm not a big fan of. Get it in there! Yes! Okay. Oh, right. I can do this. I forgot. Okay, listen here, you. Hey there, Dusk Spear. Welcome. Welcome to my 11th year anniversary stream. Thank you for joining me. I'm learning about Earthbound RNG manipulation, which is quite wild indeed. Hey there, Heckin' Bry. It's been a while since I've seen you. Are you gonna talk to me about what was it, cucumbies or whatever? You love this play? Yeah, I did. I had a lot of fun with this playthrough. I feel like honestly, the commentary for all four of us was a little bit messy, here and there, but overall it was pretty good. But the thing that I really loved about this playthrough was my idea to go with the, adding and removing the co-commentators based on when their characters are in the game. I thought that was really unique, and that was a fun idea that I came up with. And like it's super obvious and really jarring when the 8th Your Sanctuary melody is collected, and then then it's just Ness for a while in what's it called, the place, Magicant. And so for the commentary it was just me during Magicant. So that was neat. Yeah, it has been a hot minute, hasn't it? Yes, it has. Yeah. Also, part of the issue with the commentary was Zero, because he was really busy with his college, and God, like trying to get him with us, and be able to do commentary at the same time that we're ready, was kind of annoying. And it was so annoying during the ABTC Comms days when we did the Super Mario Galaxy playthrough, where we, all took turns recording it, that Zero actually wasn't in some of the videos because, like, he was just not on our schedule. Zero was very lewd. Hey, Anthony, it's me, Chris. How was your day? It's going pretty well. As implied by the, oh, let me switch back to 2 here. As implied by the title of the stream here, it's my 11th year and 1 day anniversary of my YouTube channel being created. So, yeah, good times. I wonder if I should grab this exit mouse. Huh. Like, obviously, the one place that I'd be using it next would be the Mondo Mole Cave. Nah, whatever. Okay, Dusk Spear. No, that doesn't just mean that he should be lewd. Imagine commentating solo on the most important part of your playthrough. Okay. That was, again, you know, the more I think about it, the more I love that, you know? It's like, it was me for like the first 9 or 10 parts or whatever it was, or no, it wasn't that many, was it? It was like 7 or 8 parts or whatever, and then Brian just like pops up in the next video, and it's just like, hey, I'm here with Brian, because Brian is getting out of jail. Yeah, the Rambling Evil Mushroom, the new item in Super Smash Bros. Which, yeah, also I'm dead. What does it even do? Because like, I see it being used, and it kind of like shoots spores at you. Does it mess up your controls? Because that's kind of what it does in this game. Like, if you get hit by the spores in this game, it messes up your controls, and you have to, like, figure out what's up and what's down, what's left, what's right. Perfect. Lovely. Oh my god, I love this RNG manip. This is great. I feel like only letting the commentary when their characters appear would leave some major plot hole. Yeah, that actually was an issue. Yes, it actually was. Because I think all 3 of them had no idea what the, like, well, not that they had no idea what this game was, but, like, none of them had actually played it. Also, why didn't I heal? Yeah, so, I remember having to explain stuff to, I think all 3 of them at certain points. Like, I was explaining, like, what was happening in the game. Because they were just kind of lost. Oh, come on. I really don't want to deal with this, because that cannot be healed through normal means. The only way that you can heal it, I think, without... Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure it goes away on its own, but there's nothing... I don't think there's anybody in the hospital that can get rid of it. But there's a little girl who is 1,000 times better than any doctor, because she takes the mushroom off your head and she gives you money for it. So that's like a good time to get hit by the spores, which is not now, because I'm a little bit far away and I, you know, kind of don't want to deal with the messed up attack patterns and the controls and whatnot. Yeah, see, there we go. It was so annoying when I first run through for Earthbound. I never knew the hospital cured it, so I never... Oh, okay, so... I don't... There's, like... There's, the regular doctor in the hospital, and then there's the weird guy that, like, heals pretty much everything else. But I could have sworn that the weird guy doesn't deal with the mushroom... or mushroom eyes, as it's called in the game. Until, like, a certain point in the game. Unless, I guess I'm completely wrong. Also, oh man, finding a butterfly would be really nice right about now. Oh, I know where they spawn. Hey, they spawn inside of some enemies. Hey, it's the Mario and Luigi Blues Brothers. What in the world? Okay. Am I really stuck here? Oh, okay. A catch-up packet in the forest. Damn, or darn. Oh, sorry. Oof. Language. Oh, that's right. This... I actually learned that this fight against Everdread is actually optional. You don't actually have to fight this guy. You can just walk right past him and just pretend he doesn't exist. Yeah, I know that the hotel doesn't cure it. The regular doctor doesn't cure it. I'm pretty sure it is the weird doctor. I know that the doctor in... Oh, he stole my ketchup packet. See, he's the litterer. It's him. It was him all along. All right, let's save straight here. Save state. Whatever, I don't care about that. Knitted its brow. Holy moly fritoles, this guy's obnoxious. I don't care about that either. Lord, can you die? Thank you. That was awful. That was a lot of EXP though, good lord. Wow! Whoa, that was a fat level up. I twisted my ankle. Uh-huh. A girl named Brian. Classic Earthbound playthrough moment. Aside from, you know, like all the like the fuzzy pickles, what else? The sewer croissant. The oh god, I just had it on the tip of my tongue, and then I thought about something else, other stuff. Dang it. Oh right, I don't have any food now. Oh, I have a hamburger. Give it to this guy. Oh right, and he needs money. Oh my god. Ah. Oh no. Ah! Whoops. That's bad. Hmm. Alrighty. Interesting how Timon comes back. Two dogs in the cup. Timon comes back after we're like we were talking about like all the moments in the playthrough. And Zero and ABTZ comes. So, that was a bad time to go BRB. Zoom. Yeah, now that whole conversation ended. But yeah, it basically started when somebody said, you know, they loved this playthrough, and I said that my personal favorite aspect of it was the fact that I did the thing where, you know, the co-commentators, you guys were in the videos as your characters were in the game. Why did I talk to the mouse? I just realized that. See, I could have given him the ketchup packet, but that jerk stole it. Alright then. Food and money makes the world go round. Please take it and say nothing. Says all the things. Zip! Mr. Saturn, was it you thinking of? Oh, like iconic moments of the playthrough? No, that was not that. I don't remember. It's gone. Beep deep deep. Oh, let's see here. Make sure that I'm spored here. Oh my. I regretted what I named Pooh. Oh, whoops, I messed up. I shouldn't have done that then. Oh, okay, that didn't change anything. No, I didn't do the thing! You did the freaking poo-poo! The first playthrough in the desert is... You said his name and I stopped playing for a while. Interesting. Alright, perfect. Oh, right. I was supposed to be looking for the butterfly, which is... There it is. I was gonna say it spawns right here. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna move to the left. Also, another, speedrunning strat is basically clipping into things that are like this, basically. And you use, like, a skip sandwich. And that makes you able to, you know, obviously move faster. But, like, you are able to maneuver in these sort of little pockets, like these weird little things that don't have like perfect like right or like straight lines or whatever. Yeah, see how I kind of wiggled into there? And you can do that and wiggle like past the actual like this actual thing like blocking your way. See, I'm kind of wiggling in there. Like you can actually make it so that you can go up on top of that hill, and then you skip like a huge portion of the game by doing that. It's so hard, and then it made my thumb hurt just trying that. Oof. I don't think the bike works. I think that like the sprite is like way too big to try it. What am I looking at here? Oh my god, $5.97. I'm going to heaven. Alrighty. Yeah, here's the little girl that gives you money and gets rid of the mushroom, which is really nice. Yeah, all you have to do for this portion is just look at the pencil statue. You don't have to walk up to it, inspect it, or anything. You just have to see it on the screen. Even just like a pixel of it. And then that kind of activates the next portion. Oh, hello. I was looking at the chat and I didn't even notice there was 3 guys right in front of me. I blame the chat. Yep. I like how only one of them went for me. Why didn't the other 2 just go? That's weird. Bye-bye. See ya. That was like if anybody watched the throwback video of the first GTA 5 LOLs Santos video, where we did this thing in GTA 5, which was called the Taxi Cab Challenge. I don't know where it started from, but I had heard it on Reddit, and I think Deck saw it on Reddit as well, where basically there's like a pathway through a mountain, where, you know, like you would like encounter like hikers and stuff, you know, like NPC hikers and whatnot. But you can actually have the taxi cab driver drive through that pathway. So you start at the beginning of or one side of the pathway, and then you know, stop him, and then you have him like go, and you have him hurry up, which makes him drive faster than normal and a little more erratically, so that, you know, like you hurry up to your destination, which is the intent. But by doing that on that mountain pathway, your taxi cab driver ends up driving off the mountain and like flipping over. Yeah, sometimes like you just get stuck there, and it's so funny. And all 3 of us were doing it at the same time together, and some crazy nonsense shenanigans happened. And oh, hello, it's the unassuming local guy. I haven't seen this guy in ages. God. Yeah, he looks like, this guy looks like he wants some really inappropriate things. And there was that one part where all the taxi cabs move in a line, basically, if there's multiple moving at the same time. So it was, I was in front, Deck was behind me, and Ken was third. So my guy flipped over during a really sharp turn, and then Deck's taxi cab flipped over too, and got stuck next to mine. And then Ken's guy, like Fast and the Furious Tokyo drifted around that corner on 2 wheels, and somehow managed to not only get around that corner without flipping, but also avoided us completely. It was so funny. And Ken just goes, "See ya." I was laughing so hard. Didn't you? Oh yeah, we tried to race them. It was weird because initially they were right next to each other, like they were racing. And then for some reason after that, we just could not get the taxis to go side by side ever again. It was like one of them would always stop and let the other one go in front. Oh God, hello? Why is there, wait, what? Don't these guys usually come with a cop? That's weird that the generic runaway dogs are just in Tucson. And in pairs of 2. Maybe that was the idea. Like, there should be a cop here, too, right? No? Alright. Oh, that's right, and I think recently I found, or discovered that, well, I believe the correct pronunciation of this town is Tucson, like Tucson, Arizona. What's with all the wild dogs in this town? Well, if you follow the lore, it has something to do with Gygas's influence, and how you know, it's like turning all the the people and animals evil or whatever. Alrighty then. Let me do a quick cutaway here as we finish up with Earthbound, and I'm gonna let's see here. Boop. Said his name. So wait a minute. So I don't know how to pronounce your name. Cease 9000. So because of the fact that the guy's name was Pooh, you just decided to stop playing for a while. That's a little odd. Just a little bit. Cease. Alright. Cease. Siete. Let's see, where is it? I just kind of wanted to get to that that part there. Right, okay, so this happened, and then that all happened. Okay, here we go. We'll just we'll just watch this one particular portion of the video, starting from this part here.
Don't go yet. Let me. Okay.
Okay, just go. Just go. Go.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Hurry. I'm sure
Hurry,
this.
make him hurry and
It's
go.
like he's replying to Deck.
Oh my! I just hit the car.
You please.
Okay. Hopefully this one doesn't.
Also, yeah, all of the
Let's
swearing
talk
was
about
censored out. You have one headlight.
I think being at the back is much better.
Yeah, taking up one headlight on.
I just have the backwards cam on so I can just watch you guys.
Yeah, I think being at the back is best. When you sit here and
Yeah,
watch
I was second this time and last time. I think I'm.
I'm just holding C. No.
I was first last time.
Yeah. You got the furthest. See how it winds up this mountain, trapped as fuck.
God damn it! God damn it!
He'll escape
Is he
that.
gonna
Hands out.
move? No, he's just sitting here. He's not reversing or anything.
Oh no! Oh no! Here it is.
Buddy,
Hey, buddy.
I would have flipped over if it wasn't for you.
It's my fault. Oh no!
He's going again.
Why did he kick me
I
out?
love how he
Wait,
kick us out and spawns us in the air.
Wait, hang on. Ken's about to come up here.
Yeah, I'm coming, boys. Oh, maybe not. Oh, nice. Good turn, Amelia.
Oh yeah, he kept calling the taxi cab driver Emilio.
See ya! Do you want me to stop? Do you want in?
No, I think I'm alright. Maybe.
Hi. Dude, mine's gonna do it.
Yeah,
You're gonna
whee!
win her.
Oh, that's just allowed. They're gonna see this pile-up thing come, you know what, never mind.
The driver was like, this is a pretty bad neighborhood. I better run for it. Yeah, taxi cab driver just got out and ran. I flipped over first.
Oh.
Did you
Getting
just
in?
spawn another taxi?
You getting in?
Yeah. It needs a lock
That's why you do this turn if you go
I
up.
actually had that in not Transform. This one was Trackmania. Also, you know what? That laugh actually reminded me of one other clip. Let me just bring it up real quick here, from part 4 of this particular LOLs series. See, there's a reason why I called it LOLs Santos, and that would be why, because of all the LOLs and stuff. Oh, that's right. This Corey was with us. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, he bought the game and then we started playing. Oh my god. Where's the really funny part? Where I cannot stop laughing. All right, here we go. This should be it right here.
Why are you answering these security questions?
Oh.
It might have been a deputy though.
Bye. Oh my god. What's
Get in.
happened?
Wait, get in? Okay.
Get in.
Getting in.
I didn't listen.
Apparently got in Ken's car even though I was.
Oh shit.
How do I get in this getting in party?
You gotta be over here. Anyways, for my resume, I'm great at making memes.
I'm on fire.
I had to block your car. Oh wait, you can't really. Just push it.
I'm just on fire for 1 second. Great.
Look in the back seat. Pretty.
Oh.
I lived too.
What happened?
I was in first person, so I don't know.
And I blew it up. The car.
Now everybody knows what it's like to be in a real car crash.
I was trying to do a kamikaze because it was on GTA 4.
That woman's dead in that car.
It was. So Boyson threw a mine or something, I think a remote mine, ahead of us, and then he detonated it and blew up the car. But there's a really weird thing where if everybody is in the same crew, or not crew, Corey just jumps out because he thinks it's gonna happen again. Where you're in the same company, I think it's the same company. You don't die if like somebody in the company like does something that could potentially kill you. In that case, Moboyson blowing us up only killed him and not us. I can't get in. I can't get in. I just punched.
Why'd you punch that window in?
No.
He's
He's
pissed.
pissed. Oh my god.
Can we call?
These videos are so good.
Glass repaired back here.
Safe flight.
My window seems to be broken. Oh, spike strips.
Oh my! Oh, those are spike strips. Whoopsies.
Drives just like day one, 20,000 miles. I'll
Oh, 20,000 miles on day one. All right.
Oh, there was a dead guy in the way.
Yeah. So this was some good stuff.
team's
Dead. Oh. Ow! Oh no.
Don't worry, I got this.
I'm sorry. Oh, you didn't.
I got dump trucked. I got hit by a dump truck. I got
Look at
dumped.
all the
Oh my
cars.
god. Just pieces of helicopter falling from the
It's
ground.
raining helicopters.
I think.
Oh,
God.
wait, it's back that way.
No, that's fine.
Oh, here we go. There we go. I said it.
Oh. I don't think we're making it there.
I just watch people just like this.
The cops.
What?
GTA 5. I know GTA 5 role playing is super popular.
I'm getting in the...
Get in!
Like in streams and stuff. I'm in.
I'm ducking for cover.
We're
Where are we
praying.
going, Captain?
Oh boy!
He's just
Are we
driving a
going to
bus.
Disney World?
Your guys
I'm ducking down so I don't die. I'm praying. Look at me, guys.
got this big window next to you.
I'm ducking down for safety, guys. Look out.
We're being double teamed. Why is this not moving?
Ken, I think you picked the.
Oh.
Wow, playing with me is saying bad words.
Ducking proved ineffective.
Ducking proved ineffective. He's dead!
We can't leave a man behind. Oh my god!
Oh my god, so is that guy.
That guy just got crushed.
Whoa.
How are you guys?
That was like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
You know, around the corner.
Oh, you're right around the corner.
Whoops.
Taxi.
Yeah, ran that
Oh
guy.
my god, this
Coming up
roadblock.
behind you is not a cop.
This
Oh, wait, no,
roadblock.
Oh.
Holy.
I didn't see this light
Also,
coming.
It's right here. It's right here. Oh, you missed it.
Oh.
There's
Oh,
I remember this part where
Corey?
we're
Yeah,
trying.
it's in that
This
deep
is the
hole.
spot where I said
Corey?
we could get away from the cops, and it was like a million miles away from where we initially were, where the helicopter was raining down. Oh, no.
Can you? Yes.
Oh, I ranked. Oh, I got a level up off of that.
And then it reappeared.
Someone defend me.
Holy sh**, Ken, you nearly f***ed us.
Oh yeah, here we go. But Boyson dies from this.
Oh,
He's just tumbling in the air. Look, he's dead.
The heist was one of the heists crew members died.
Boyson.
I don't even have a star, and I just stole it. I just stole it.
He just
I think
falls from that
thing
with
everyone
me, and he
loves.
just dies.
It's Midnight City.
Alrighty.
We all love Midnight City.
No, we don't.
Play Ignition.
Alrighty. So, alrighty then. So that was the stream. That was that was quite a bit of fun. And so, as per usual, does anybody have any questions for me as I resume this music here? Oh my god. Boyson's just dead. So Mitten status, you know, she's actually still outside. I have to bring her in, so I don't know. Mitten status is unknown. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna stream is. I kind of want to. I mean, you know, I've been doing like a really random sort of stream schedule here, but you know, I am trying to do them like once a week at least. Also I need to delete this because this is a clone video. How do I do that? Oh, there we go. Delete. Whoa! I understand that deleting a video from YouTube is permanent and cannot be undone. This action will also remove the video's comments. Delete. Okay, perfect. Wow, thanks, Timon. It's 10 p.m. at night. Hey, I said at the beginning of the stream, it's Saturday though. Everybody's allowed to be, you know, up really late. Yeah, Mitten's outside. My pet is Tusk Spear. Well, I mean, still, you know, like, you know, I assume plenty of people have, like, you know, school off on the weekends and, you know, work off on Sundays, so, or, you know, on the weekends or, you know, Sundays, so, you know, like, staying up on a Saturday night, perfectly kosher. What movies do I plan to watch next? Well, I did say in the Discord that the next one I'll be watching is The Land Before Time, which I have not seen in quite a while. Let's see, I also have Despicable Me 2 on here. Despicable Me 2. Me enunciate. Also Aliens, which is the sequel to Alien, which, God, I watched that years ago. You know, when I was pretty much starting the whole movie watching marathon thing. So yeah, it's been a while since I saw the first one. But yeah, I got the sequel on there. Also, yeah, James Cameron's Avatar. I never actually saw that movie, so that'll be fun. which is my favorite. I really don't remember anything about the movie series. But, yeah, I will be watching the first one again soon. Thank you for being here in the past 11 years. Through through basically all the highs and lows of my life. Here's a long time together. You're still my favorite. Yeah, I know. I noticed that you said that a few days ago. And yeah, I appreciate it, Fifi. Oh my, what in the world? Oh, right, what was it? Cease? Right? Cease. Thank you for, Cease 9000. Thank you so much for following me. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I do appreciate, you know, everybody that's, you know, hung around with me for, that long amount of time, which would obviously include you. But yeah, dang. We have known each other for a while. Like 1, 2, and 3 are definitely pretty good. See, I don't even know how many there are. I think they made 4 or 5. Oh my goodness. That seems insane. Everything you just said was insane. The Land Before Time films. Oh, they're not called just like, you know, The Land Before Time 2 or 3 or whatever. It's like, oh, never mind. Oh, that's just how it's linked on Wikipedia, I guess, just so the links can be shorter. But okay, so there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then there's a 13th, and then there's one that says Journey of the Brave in 2016, but it doesn't have like, oh, never mind, now it says 14. There's 14 of them. Good lord. I'll say thank you all so much, you know. Again, I appreciate it. Everybody that's stuck with me for so long. Especially when I've been a big stinker and don't upload things for extended periods of time. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Good lord. Also, wait a minute. They never grew up and aged? That's where I'm like looking at number 12, 13, and 14, and it's still the same characters. It's still Littlefoot and friends. They never aged. I thought they would have, like, at some point eventually would have, like, grown up into, you know, adult dinosaurs, and then it would have centered on, I don't know, somebody else. But nope, they just never age. Yeah, neither did Ash Ketchum, exactly. Also, thank you, Dusk Spear, for the kind words. Unbelievable. 14 films, and they all still look exactly the same as they did the first movie, which was 1988. And the latest movie was 2016. So that's even worse than Pokemon. Yeah, you know, actually, I have to agree with that, Fifi. I mean, I kind of kept that to myself because I thought maybe that might have been a little petty on my part. Because I don't like the new animation, and, you know, people, you know, swear by it, and they're like, oh, wow, the new animation is so good, and it makes the anime seem so cool now, and good, and awesome. And it's like, I just can't get behind it. It just looks way too weird. And God, is it, am I right in thinking that, with this, the Sun and Moon season, they actually aged Ash down? Because I think with Black and White, they actually progressed it. Like, he was 10 initially. Black and White, they said he was 11. And then in Sun and Moon, they changed him back to 10. So, why? Yeah, like, I feel like if they were gonna, like, you know, sign the character off, which I don't think they ever will at this point. Like, they introduce, like, a new character or whatever that's gonna be a partner of Ash's during, you know, Galar. But yeah, like, if they just, like, signed him off and then they decided to go with new animation, then I probably wouldn't have as big of an issue with it. Oh, Black and White said he was... Okay, I could have sworn in the very first episode... Maybe it was the English dub. The very first episode, they said he was 11. And I remember going crazy because I was like, oh my god, he's actually aging now. Let's see, maybe trivia or like dub edits, maybe? No, not there. Oh my god. Oh, this is wild. I like this. Oh, okay. See you later, Cease. Thank you for stopping on by, and thank you for the follow again. So this is fun. In the trivia of Black and White episode 1, it says, according to the narration at the beginning of the episode, Ash is still 10 years old, despite the fact the anime has been airing for over 13 years at this point. However, previous statements that have alleged otherwise can be reasonably refuted based on context, including in the Battle of the Badge, which is episode 63 of the original series. It says, the line about not being in Viridian City for 1 year was a dub-added line. In the original, it was only stated that it had been a long time since the group had been in Viridian. In Pikachu and Pichu, which is, it looks like a Pikachu special episode 7, Ash didn't say a year has passed when he said, this is the first day we met, this is the day we first became friends. However, it implies it has been a year, and the Pikachu short's place in the anime canon as well as all of the other Pikachu shorts can be brought into question. In Pokemon Worlds Collide, which is Diamond and Pearl episode 3, the moment where Meowth said they had been chasing Pikachu for as long as Dawn had been alive, 10 years was probably an exaggeration or maybe due to breaking the fourth wall, since the episode in question aired during the anime's 10th season. Wild. See, and then the line under that says, for the first time since the series began, Ash receives a physical redesign with the most significant change being his irises being enlarged in order to match Ken Sugimori's recent art. James, Jesse, and Delia's eyes are also similarly modified, while Professor Oak's eyebrows were made larger. See, I actually liked that because it gave a little more depth to, you know, like Ash's already long-standing character design. So I didn't mind that at all because it still looked the same. But then, yeah, like with Sun and Moon, like, yeah, they went with a completely different animation style. Oof. I remember reading, okay. I kind of want to say I'm not surprised because I know how much of a big Pokemon nerd that you were very early on when you first started getting into Pokemon TV. It's just coming back to me. Nice. Oof, man, there's a lot of trivia in this one episode. My God. Alrighty then. So, any last questions here before we wrap this up? Bada beep beep beep. Bada beep. Oh, good. Well, this is good timing. I'm starting to drop frames, it seems. Like, I just happened to look at OBS, and I'm watching my stream health kind of dip into the red for a second. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, so Diamond's gonna rewatch them, too. Alrighty, then. So we are firmly past the 3-hour mark. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up here on this Saturday, late night Saturday stream. Again, I meant to do this yesterday. I actually would have preferred to have done it yesterday. But, once again, you know, my air conditioning decided to not work. And I really didn't want to stream during that. So, yeah, so that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you all so much for joining me. It was a lot of fun. And thank you all to everyone for all of the new follows, all of your cheers, bits, donations, subs, everything. Thank you all so much for continuously supporting me. I do appreciate it very, very much. And so, yeah, I hope to see you all again in the next stream. Make it even more awesome than this one. God, my brain is like sleeping. My brain is falling asleep here. It's a pretty late stream, and also, yeah, you know, the non-stop going of my streams usually leaves me a little exhausted, but you know, compound that with it being kind of late at night, yeah, a little tired. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you all so much for joining me, and yeah, I will see you all again next time. From me, Mr. Playing with Maui. See you all in the next stream, which is, of course, going to be in space.